It has begun.
Wait, shit, I'm not ready. That joke will never not be funny to me. All right. Last time on the Inquisition, shit went down. Okay, so we had at the previous game just released a undead Medusa into the world. At the beginning of this game, Tion and Zil flew into the air and tried to kill said creature from a distance, but the creature managed to fall into the giant ooze monster and was dissolved and eaten by the giant ooze monster, which is hilarious to me. Zarek decided to swan dive into a pool of broken glass, as opposed to carefully making his way in there, because I don't know why he did that.
For the record, guys, I like Mission Possible. Like, it was kind of a belly flop more than anything. Like, it's like skydiving. How skydivers look.
I don't know if that makes it better.
You swan dive.
But I mean, at least like I limited the chances of like breaking my neck is all.
He's swan dive.
By breaking every bone in his body.
Exactly.
Gouging his throat and
everything
eyes.
but the neck.
Oh, you have a finger in your stomach now.
Oh.
It's a glass finger.
Glass finger.
What else is new?
Right,
You got fingered, Jarek.
Oh.
I want out.
Ow. So we managed to retrieve the hammer pick from the thing. It is cursed, but super fancy as fuck. We saw a window into a laboratory. We decided we were going to go search for stuff. We found we killed a bunch of tentacles. We found a workshop garage thing that had a dead mechanical octopus. We realized that was the thing creating the tentacles. We found a box that was talking to us, a human-sized box that was talking to us, asking us to let him out. We let him out, and he immediately dissolved and turned to goo because he was in fact an undead that was being harnessed as an energy source. We drove a giant apparatus of Quillish into the ooze, and we found a weird glass power source, and we touched it with the tentacle attachment of the apparatus of Quillish, and it opened a portal within, and within the apparatus, we stepped through the portal into the workshop that we had seen through the window. We looted the shit out of that place and then realized that Quillish was actually there inside of a Iron Man suit of armor. We removed him from said armor, and he was like, "Yo, what's up? What are you doing in my house?" And we were like, we're looking for an item. And he was like, "Are you vampires?" And we were like, "No." And then he cast Dawn to make sure we are in fact not vampires. And then we talked to him, and he, in order to provide us with the information we needed, he gave us... he asked if he could dick around with Six and figure out exactly what makes him tick. We agreed, and he actually gave Six some major upgrades, including but not limited to Vorpal punches, which I'm super duper excited to see in action. He also has dark vision and like a shield, a super fancy shield that he has to use power sources.
Just a heads up, the Vorpal sword does not count as unarmed. Just for rule's sake. It counts as a monk weapon though, but it does not count as unarmed.
Okay. It's a Vorpal.
It's only my
Wolverine
first two
plus.
attacks that are Vorpal.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like the offhand attacks don't.
Your flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows doesn't get it either.
Bonus action attacks won't have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. So we got this information. We got some information depicting that the Immortal Sun, I can't brain apparently. The Immortal Sun is in a place, the name of which I have completely forgotten.
He called it the Sun Empire. It's located in Vonselrun.
Yes, that
which
place.
is the southernmost continent in the world.
I apparently didn't write that
I
down.
need to put it on that map.
We also found out that the only way to get in is to be a cursed person, but the price is your curse can never be lifted with the item that lifts all curses. The curse becomes permanent, so that sucks. And we were like, oh no, we're gonna have to find a cursed person, and we left. We actually gave back most of our stuff that we looted because we're not bad people. We're definitely not murder hobos. And Dion wanted to kill Kolish because he's kind of a douchebag and wants to build a demi-lich. And that is an accurate reason to want to kill someone. And we left and we explored the rest of the town, found nothing special, took a nap. Oh no, we left town. And we made it back to land, and we were going to sleep in the apparatus, and we were going to, Zilla and Dion went on a walk. Some things happened. There was some howling involved. Jorak and Six showed up, and Dion was standing next to a white werewolf who ran off into the woods. Dion turned around and walked away, and that is what happened.
Also,
All of that was off the top of my head, guys.
important note. Today is our 1-year Inquisiversary.
Yeah.
So, happy Inquisition anniversary, folks.
For the three of us that have been playing that long. Just saying.
Yeah.
And our one
But
viewer,
yeah.
Bob.
Hi, Bob. Yeah, so happy Inquisition-versary.
Also, Vonsel Run is to across the ocean to the south of us, yes? Southwest?
Yes. If you
Okay.
look at the full continent map, I painted it a little too close to Haven, but
I had a feeling.
it's, yeah.
Okay. Okay, good to know.
But yeah, it's that one that you see just peeking up below the south.
I don't
Okay.
see the full map. Which one is the full map?
Go to World Maps History. It's the top map.
It's the first map that's posted.
So I gotta open the big version.
You guys don't know where you are.
Oh, it's
I was
gotcha.
going to say, I don't think we know exactly where we are. We're not
We're
close to
presumably
Haven
north.
anymore. Yeah.
We're presumably north of the giant cloud of darkness.
Yeah. Which means we're
Presumably.
probably through the
I
Dwarven
think we
Empire
assumed we're
because
in
I
that
don't.
little circle.
Well, we're not around a bunch of mountains, right? We're not completely surrounded by mountains.
You guys are in a valley.
We're in
and
a
you guys
valley.
have not seen the outside of the valley.
Okay, so we could be in the Dwarven Empire.
We
then.
very well could be. I was thinking that little lake-looking thing.
Yeah,
Somewhere in that
that's
range.
I think what we assumed.
Anyway, yeah. So, what did you guys do last night?
I mean, they don't have to tell us.
Well,
Like IRL or
I meant your character.
Character.
What did Jorak and Six do after Dion walked off So Jorak grabbed Dion, goes, "What happened? Where's Zill?" And Dion went, "That was Zill." And then shrugged off
Dion-
Jorak and walked away.
Dion went. That's
Yeah.
all he said.
Yeah, basically. And then he walked off.
and then DJ repeated, "This is fucked. This is fucked. This is fucked" for the next 20 to 30 minutes, I think.
And about 30 seconds after Dion walks away, there was a. And Iris was gone.
Yay! Fun times.
Yay!
So
Why is my chest getting heavy again? Ah.
It's okay. We know what happens.
Zill's run off in the woods, and Dion's just
Mm-hmm.
not talking.
Is it the next morning already?
6 is looking between, like, where Zill ran off to and Jorak and Dion. Like, he has no idea who to follow.
I think, yeah, I'm not gonna like run into the woods or anything. And did we literally hear that like pop? Like,
Yeah.
You would
She
have
was
seen
right. She was with you.
because she came running when everything happened with you guys.
okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
you had a giant, huge wolf, the size of a horse, there, and then all of a sudden she just winked out of existence.
With a pop.
With a Facebook notification.
Yep.
I think I look at 6 and I say, 6, I think we need to go find Dion. Or follow Dion.
What about Zill? She's
Zill-
alone in the woods.
She's a werewolf right now. I'm not sure she's the safest person to be near.
But is she safe?
Oh!
That sounded like no. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't realize.
That sounded like no, she's in serious trouble.
She sounds like she's in pain.
Ouch! Ouch! Why is my heating pad turned off? Bitch.
You're a wolf. You don't need one.
Ugh, you have no idea, man. I am a cold, cold puppy right now.
So I don't know, 6. I think we just let this sort of run its course and try and find Dion. He did not look okay.
Will she come back?
I assume in the morning, once this is all passed.
I'm
And
gonna
I think I just start going towards like where Dion walked off to.
DM, would I tell them what they found?
Um,
Or actually, they probably need to roll for it or something.
yeah, go ahead and make. All you know is because Dion got a ways in before you decided to follow because you guys were contemplating stuff, and so he's got a lead on you. So I'm gonna need you to make a survival check to track him.
Is 6 coming with me?
yes. Based on what I rolled, he will go with you.
I'm trying to think who's more wise between the two of us. I think I will like get behind 6 and sort of like hands on the shoulders and say, 6, like try and find any sort of tracks that you can and help him on this survival check. Or is it nature or whatever it was?
Survival.
Survival. So with advantage then?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead and do advantage.
God, it would help if I could type. Holy crap. 14.
14.
God, it's a good thing I had advantage.
Yeah, so you managed to pick up on his trail, and you see where along the way you see that there's like some weird spots where it looks like something had been dropped, but whatever had been dropped isn't there anymore.
Like it disappeared?
You don't know. All you know is it looks like with your check you notice that some of the grass and some of the dirt looks like some object was dropped there recently, like in the last like couple minutes. It's fresh.
Freshly crushed grass.
or dirt or whatever is there.
Can we make out what it was that was dropped? Is there any sort of like?
It was a heavier object, probably a couple pounds, like a pound or two. But you can't really tell. Not with that check, at least.
Yeah.
And you guys continue following the footsteps and everything. They're a smaller stride than you're used to for Dion. Normally, he's got a much more abundant stride, but this almost looks like they look different because you guys have been traveling together, so you guys know each other's footprints because you guys have been actively.
Yeah, Dion has kind of like a cocky asshole strut, so I think we would recognize that in footprints.
You forgot racist. Wildly racist.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Racist footprints.
Couldn't help myself there.
He walks
sorry.
with condescension.
Condescension. Okay, yeah, I think.
And
Oh,
all
ahead.
of a sudden, the trail ends. Absolutely no sign of where he went at all.
Is there like blown out dust? Like he took off flying?
Nope. It's literally like he walked through a doorway and was gone.
Investigate.
Can I run like, or can I do like an intelligence check to see if like I can figure out time frame between like how like looking at his steps to see how long it took him to get to this point from where we were and when we saw Iris disappear?
You guys have probably only been like 5 minutes, like since maybe 10 minutes since everything happened. Like. You heard nothing unusual. You heard nothing different. It just.
The howling did stop.
And yeah. His trail's gone cold.
We investigate the
I'm
area.
so confused. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like,
Yeah, go ahead and investigate.
I will help you with that. Oh no, well, I don't know. Who wants to help who?
My investigation sucks.
Well, I'm proficient.
I feel like I put my
help
reaction in
you.
the wrong channel.
You did.
Where did I put it?
You put it
You
in
put it-
Outcast.
Put it in Outcast.
Outcast has its
Oh.
own reactions.
2d20 key minus 1 plus 3. 15. Investigate.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. He didn't even, like, there's not even, like, signs of him covering his trail at this point. He literally just vanished, yeah. Like, he no longer, like, he just vanished out of existence. Like, as he was walking. Because the last footprint that you can find, he was still walking. It wasn't like an extra one where he like jumped up into the air or whatever. It's the exact same saunter
Same pace
he had
and everything.
same pace he was going. It
Six
just looks like they were all wiped away after
Six
that.
will go. It's still dark out, right?
Yeah, it's still dark out.
6 will go to where the last footprint is,
Mm-hmm.
and the direction it's going. He will use the blink ability to go in that direction.
Yeah, I'll
Full
put my
60?
sword out before he does that.
Huh?
Full 60?
Yep.
Okay.
Just to see if Zorak can do the same thing. I mean, I as a player know that he can't.
This is fucked.
So you're just doing it just because?
Well, I mean, 6 is like confused.
Oh,
He's like,
he's
can
trying
he
to
do
see
this
if
too?
Dion can do that.
Yeah, he wants to see if he just did like a blink thing
Okay.
or some
So
kind of
so you're
Hmm.
even with your, because you were
similar.
still technically tracking. There's no signs even at the end of your blink.
I will blink back directly in front of Jorak's face
De
Okay.
and be
Jorak.
like, I always say that. Fucking
I
Jorak.
know.
Why do you gotta add a D? Anyways, I will do it right in front of his face and be like, I cannot find anything in that direction.
I don't know what happened here. None of this makes sense. It looks like he just vanished. I mean, there's no signs of him taking off flying. There's no signs of. I mean, if you're saying he didn't blink forward, there's no signs of him anywhere. I don't know what else we can do here.
Did he go invisible?
He would
Is that
still
a
have
thing?
footprints, seemingly, even if he did.
He is trained in the arcane, yes?
And
Could
as
he not
far
have
as I know,
teleported? Perhaps?
maybe I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on right now.
6.
She's not even a natural 13.
You notice off in the distance, kind of behind where you guys are, that something's moving around in the trees. It's giving off a very faint white glow that reminds you of the werewolf that Zill turned into.
I believe Zill is approaching. And I will point in the direction that I noticed.
Hearing that, she would turn and bolt.
I kind of glance at Jorak like, we can't find him, maybe we should follow her.
Again, 6. I don't want to get too close to a werewolf, especially one that was just turned. We don't know what is going on with her right now.
She would have attacked if she felt the desire, yes? She ignored Dion and ran when she saw us.
I don't know. I think the safer thing is to just get back inside the lobster for the night and maybe talk to Zill in the morning, see if she's aware of what's going on, if she had any control throughout the night.
Aware.
Oh my god.
Sorry, it was funny.
Very well.
Yeah, so I think we go back.
I will
No, go
stand
ahead.
watch.
Well, I think I'll still want. I mean, you can watch from inside the thing, but let's both be in the apparatus.
I will be able to see far more from the outside.
I can open up the windows. I don't think a werewolf will be able to fit through them. And correct me if I'm wrong, DM, but that thing does have like windows and whatnot that I can open on the sides.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, it's got a actually really good view. Like, it's basically 360-degree view, except for underneath it. But
Did Zill get bigger when she turned into a werewolf?
she got a little bit bigger, but like just slightly.
Gotcha.
Probably enough to rip her clothes, but not big enough to like rip them off.
Good thing she has mending.
she's gonna show up in the morning looking just totally normal, like nothing fucking happened. She just mended all her clothes, like, oh hey guys, like just-
Mending, prestidigitation, all good.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so you guys head back.
yeah, I think we head back and
Perfectly clean with messy
can I
hair.
roll to like see how much rest I get?
If you want to.
Because I think I'd like to be able to like sleep, but I mean, this is crazy.
Just a little bit.
What is that? Like a con save?
Um,
Wisdom, maybe?
I would go wisdom because you have to calm yourself down to sleep.
Okay. 15.
15. You get a pretty decent night's sleep because you were able to calm yourself down. You've been in stressful situations before. You're a soldier. This is just an exotic one.
Just another battlefield, yeah.
So,
6 is not even attempting to rest.
okay.
He is just on high alert, basically.
She would have, at this point, she would be full wolf, by the way.
Yes, you were really quiet. What?
At this point, she would be full wolf, just for DM knowledge. And I posted a picture of what she looks like. She's pretty.
Okay.
She looks like a wolf.
She's a wolf.
So, yeah. So the night goes by. 6, you don't notice anyone or anything coming near the apparatus over the whole evening, over the whole night. And the howling stopped. There's no sign of Dion returning or anything. As the sun begins to crest over the horizon. It's up to you guys now. Dion and Zil know where they're at. Are you guys? Are you sleeping in Jorak? Or are you?
No, I mean, I'm getting up like as soon as my like 8 hours is up.
Okay. As the sun reaches the valley, and it begins to shine down in, you pop up out of the apparatus and are looking around, and you notice 2 people walking out of the forest, hand in hand.
Bardock and Kaz.
Lol. Kaz would never cheat on Brun.
Yeah, it's us.
It's us.
It's Dion and Zil, but both of them.
Zil looks immaculate.
But
I kind of
I
immediately don't
I'm
trust this then.
assuming that she has a very distraught down look on her face. Same with Dion. They're both.
Dion definitely does.
They both had a really rough night.
He looks physically fine, but emotionally, like,
Wrecked.
exhausted.
Zil would probably look similar, I'm pretty sure. Am I right?
Yeah. She is trying to pretend, but is failing. Trying to pretend to be fine, but she's not.
6 will walk towards them.
I think I grabbed 6, like before he does that. Like I just like hand on the shoulder. Like, are we sure it's them?
Zil looks up.
There's only one way to find out.
It's okay, Jorak. You're not in any danger. and she will make herself glow for a moment and then stop glowing again because she's not in the mood for glowing.
DM, I need a super quick aside with you because there's something I decided that I realized I hadn't talked to you about yet. I want to
Okay.
make sure you're cool with it.
Jump in whispers?
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
I forgot to tell you, his eye color changed from like a bright blue to like a rich purple.
Oh, yeah.
And-
No, you did tell me that.
Okay, I wasn't sure. And also, I want to say he can't look at the sun directly anymore.
Okay. That's
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Stop
He's
saying where.
Very.
That was an unintentional pun.
Are
So-
you saying
You're like,
where?
I
in
was not
character?
aware of that.
Dion tenses every time you say the word where.
6 would notice Dion looks a little different.
How?
Do you want to describe it, Dion?
You remember his eyes being a bright blue, particularly so when he was casting magic, but they were always kind of an unnaturally bright blue. They're still very, very rich and kind of unnaturally bright, but they've become more of a dark purple.
So other than like being distressed, they both look physically fine, and his eyes are a different color.
Yeah.
Actually, Dion technically looks more well rested than he did yesterday, which is weird. He looks healthier than he did the other day.
No, but you guys,
He looks-
you guys said you were like distressed.
Yes. Like in his face, he looks exhausted and stressed out.
Emotional.
He looks, but physically, he actually he looks bigger than the last time you saw him.
Like the size of an elephant.
Like muscularly.
Does he have a trunk?
No, it's Dion. He didn't turn into a Loxodon. No. No, as far as you know, he's the same non-human human that he's always been. But he has purple eyes now, and he's buffer for some reason.
6 will. So after Zorak like puts on his hand, and like, what did you say? I don't know.
I think I just said, like, how do we know that it's them? Are we sure it's them? And I think you said, like,
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
I will walk over to them,
Let them bite you.
and I mean, I'm made of metal, so. I will just like look them over like really in depth, like almost like creepily. But I mean, it's 6, so they should be used to this kind of creep stuff.
Zill did say, as Jorak was being suspicious, she did say, "Don't worry, we're not going to hurt you." And then she glowed, something that is pretty unique to her that other people can't do.
Yeah,
But
he's
then she
just
doesn't.
looking. He's looking for anything besides like the eyes that's
different.
different. I guess it would be
Um,
investigation. I don't know.
One thing you do notice, 6, is that Dion is no longer carrying Dawnbreaker. Or Dawnbringer.
Ringer,
Or I was gonna say, or Dawnbringer.
Zill is actually.
Zill has it. Has her.
He probably would notice that.
He did.
Dion did.
No, the other thing.
Oh.
Dion's amulet that he's been wearing for a few days is gone.
Dion,
Yes.
are you all right?
No.
He's like intently staring at you.
But I guess I would say that I never have been. So we move on, right?
Meaning,
Meaning that's a deeper conversation that I want to get into at the moment. I'm tired.
You look different.
I am. I have been away for some time. And I have been through some changes.
Zill's brow furrows? Wait, no, it didn't work.
Do
There
your
it is.
eyes shift like mine?
What do you mean?
Your eyes are different.
Zil, can I borrow your mirror?
Zill looking at him, realizing that she didn't notice that before. I'm very confused as to what that noise is. She reaches into her bag and pulls out the silver-backed mirror. By the way, DM,
Does that hurt her?
No.
Ooh.
does it make my heckles?
You definitely don't like the look of it, but it's
Oh.
not. It's not like. It's more of like you're
It makes me
uncomfortable because you know
uncomfortable.
what silver does to werebeasts.
Okay.
But I think the whole thing is it has to get into your blood. Like
It has to be a weapon.
because that's why they silver weapons is to poison
Yeah.
the blood, pretty much.
Yeah.
If I understand.
Silver is the catalyst that lets the
Werewolf
weapon
lore.
deal more damage, basically.
Yeah.
You have a vulnerability to it, basically. Is the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm. Basically, if it breaks the skin, then it burns. That's how I imagine.
Well, I mean that's how it is in like all the
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Touching it's fine. Breaking the skin is not.
Yeah.
You will notice that Zill's not wearing her silver earrings anymore.
The ones that were stabbed right through her ear.
She's also not wearing her necklace.
There's like a burn
She-
scar at the bottom of her lobes.
Well, the earrings already would have healed,
I know.
No,
so
it's a joke.
she could be.
She
wearing
would have still taken any of her silver anything off. Though she does have an Eritan around her neck.
Oh yeah, you did summon her back.
I did.
So the question is, do they look any different?
Six
I'm
looks wiser than they did,
So
and
It
a
looks
little
like
bit faster.
Jurak looks charismatic as fuck.
Charismatic barbarian.
Yeah. Charismatic.
Fuck
I
me.
suggest we keep moving.
Oh, did we
Sure.
ever?
Hmm.
Somebody was gonna make the feats for the ability they got with the
I
shield.
totally forgot.
Okay.
Send me a reminder after game and I will do it.
And then the language one too. I think
You can manually add languages.
I have to add all of them.
Easy.
'Cause it's
Oh. No, never
it was
mind.
all
Sorry.
of them.
You
just
can
written.
read all languages, you can't speak them.
Yeah. Although maybe there is a way to do that one.
I think there is a read all or whatever.
Are you okay to continue?
I'm just
traveling?
gonna make a custom and just say read all written languages.
Yep, sounds good. What was that, Dion?
Are you okay to continue traveling with us? I will stay with her.
Zill is
Uh,
trying to
so
make herself as small as possible.
I
And not
didn't.
making
I
eye
didn't notice
contact.
anything that I would perceive as a threat other than he looks slightly different.
Well, and the fact that she's a werewolf now.
Yeah, but you already told Six that was fine. So
Okay.
Back at the last full moon.
he's
I guess
wiser,
technically
not that
he's
wise.
looking at Jorak more than Six.
Zorak is not really like sidled up to you guys yet. I mean, he's like kind of waiting for the okay from Six.
I see no problem with traveling with you. I look back at Jorak. Jorak, are you coming?
Yeah, on we go. And I guess I like turn and go back to the apparatus and start getting her turned on and ready to go.
Dion,
Yes.
why have you handed your weapon off to Zil?
I am not the one that gave it to her. I discarded the weapon.
You threw it in the garbage.
I threw it on the ground. I said, fuck this system.
Zil,
Sorry.
at this, you hear
Mhm.
unhappy sound from Dawnbreaker or Bringer.
A happy,
Unhappy,
unhappy.
Like-
Okay.
she's depressed
Unhappy.
that her master just threw her on the ground in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. She gently runs her hand over the hilt, or the handle.
He didn't even say goodbye.
No, he didn't, because he's an
Just
asshole.
dropped her in the dirt.
And I know that Dawn can't hear my thoughts, but Zilla's trying to send her comfort.
I feel like my chair got squeakier and it's driving me nuts. Can you guys
Well,
hear it?
I cannot hear
Okay.
it.
I haven't heard it, no.
Okay, good.
Apparently, that's not the only thing to change.
I know my chair is squeaky as hell every time I move. It's...
So, you guys all climb in the apparatus?
Apparently.
Oh, I need to ask you a question, DM, but I'll message you.
Okay.
Is anybody else proficient in land vehicles?
No.
I do
I
not
mean, 6
believe-
kind of is one.
Lol.
You are too big to ride me.
That's what she said.
Anyway.
I look at Jorak like, kind of tilt my head like a dog, like, what?
DJ
I do
said
not
that.
understand.
Jorah would not make. That's what she said.
Right. At least the sober.
Yeah. I guess I need to. Damn, can I say before I went to sleep last night, I meditated about sort of the like path going forward,
Mhm.
and if I can get any guidance as to like where we need to go next.
You would have seen the same locations that you saw in the second vision.
While you're driving, Dion's just cleaning and maintaining his weapons.
Zilla's as far away from everyone as she can be.
Can I?
This thing's not that big, is it?
She's in
And
the
when
far
I say
back,
weapons,
whatever.
I just mean daggers and short sword. He has no other weapons out other than... Well, I guess he technically has always had a bow, but...
6 for your question. It can fit 8 people comfortably.
So,
There's
I mean,
some
she
space.
can't really get that far away from us.
I mean,
No.
I think I'm in the very back of the minivan.
It's like a van.
She's
Yeah.
sitting in the
Back of
back
the
seat of the
minivan.
van while you
Minivan.
guys are all sitting up front.
Dion's kind of in the mid-seat.
Zill is just... She's got Eritan curled up in her lap, and she's just gently petting Eritan.
Can I? Is it like? Can I look around and see if there's any mountains, like a mountain range or a mountain that looks similar to the one that I know I sort of have to go to based on the second vision?
You're still in the valley. You can't see outside the valley. You can't
see
tell.
mountains.
Well,
You
here's
can't
a
tell
here's
right
a out of character question then for everyone. Where the hell are we going?
We know that we need to go south of the Haven Empire, and we don't know where we are currently, so we need to basically find out where we are, so we know where
Probably, basically, we're just looking for civilization or a clear sign of where we are at the moment.
to go.
You guys kind of need to figure out where you are. Because you guys have no idea. You assume that south of you is Haven, but you have no idea for sure.
The problem is we're heading north, right?
You guys are headed
We could tell at least by the sun, probably.
west. You guys are headed west.
Okay. But this
Because
is really the only direction other than going back through the...
Mhm.
Okay.
And it appears to have a natural valley that leads out of this range. This
That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
it appears to be the only natural one. It appears that the mountain has been it looks like there's been landslides caving in other ways to get in and out of the valley, almost as if a way to keep people out or in. You're not sure which.
Well, yeah, I guess with that bit of information, I sort of say to the group, I said the next sort of step, in my visions, the only words that were told to me were venture, follow the path. And in considering this is the only way out, I think maybe we follow this road.
Dion just nods quietly.
It seems a smart choice.
Okay, so yeah, I do that.
So you continue along the path. Eventually, you crest over the lip of the valley in this lower section of it, because the other areas seem to be high. It gets pretty narrow, but the apparatus just barely fits. You feel it scrape against some of the sides as you cut through. And as you break out of the valley onto the side of the mountain descending down, you see a river running
How
along
wide
the
is
path.
said river?
Well, it looks pretty big, but you're up on the hill, so you don't know for sure. But
I go towards it.
okay, it's at the base of this mountain.
Oh, fuck off. Do I see...
Just suck the legs in and roll us down the hill.
Oh, hell no.
That's death for three of us.
Do I see the stone bridge, the black marble stone bridge? Can I see that anywhere? From my current vantage point, sort of up.
Go ahead and make a
looking down?
perception.
Can I see any landmark?
I'll tell you in a sec. I'm letting him roll first. Okay.
6.
So you don't see this, Jorak, but 6 does.
I think I've described this to them before.
Yeah,
so
you
I
have.
think, yeah.
A ways to the south, 6, you see a little bit of smoke coming up from what appears to be a small little city or a town of some sort. You can't tell how big it is from here, but there's chimney smoke rising up from buildings, and you definitely see a black bridge heading out away from the city across the river. But it's miles downriver.
I will point that out, Zorak. Do you see that city to the south?
I look over.
Can he even see that far?
I said, of course, I fucking saw it. Yeah,
Miles away.
that's what exactly
You might
where I was
be able
at.
to. You might be able to see the. You might be able to see the smoke, but you can't really see anything else.
I don't let that on. I said, of course, yes, that's exactly where I'm going.
The bridge. that you described in your visions. Do you see it there?
Yes, 6. Come on.
Insight.
Go ahead and roll it. I'll set the DC right now in my head.
No, you need to roll a deception, Jorek.
Ah,
Okay, well, I was gonna say he passed because that was a goddamn low check. Deception. That's a +1.
Oh, 6, you don't catch on that he's lying.
But I kind of want to play it like just like but yes, of course I see it, but it's like that way, right?
are you pointing the right way?
Yeah, I'm pointing towards the smoke.
Yes. It is there.
Yeah, exactly what I thought.
Insight. No, just kidding.
Okay. Based on the distance and how much time you guys are going to be taking traveling, you're not going to reach the city today before the sun goes down.
Or before the moon rises.
It's not full moon again.
The full moon's over, so there's no more force transformation.
Yeah.
What was that, Zil?
No, I was gonna ask if that was the thing. But
If
it's
it
not.
lasted 1 day, 3 days.
One day. Did you tell Dion what I was talking about earlier, Zil?
I believe I did.
Because you had asked a question about that, and I had told you, but I didn't tell Dion. And I don't know if you did or not.
I think I did because we made the menstruation joke.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
What?
Okay.
I love it. Sorry.
Jeez.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
6, you've noticed that as soon as Dion finishes tending to his last weapon, he goes back to the first one.
Lol.
How many times does he do this?
Until someone stops him. That's all
I
he's
just sent
doing
you
right now.
a very long message. Can I post that in notes? That I guess I'll get rid of the other at the top, but that just so everybody can sort of see that.
Yeah, if you want to. It's up
Yeah,
to
I'm
you.
going to.
6 will just put his hand on Dion's shoulder until he looks up at him. If he does.
He doesn't. He would just say, yeah, 6.
Dion, the weapons are done. Can you do mine? And I'll hand him my daggers.
His hands, his vorpal hands.
No, I have the daggers.
He has daggers.
Okay. You jut out your hands and stab him.
Yes. Jeez. I don't clean it with my chest. Jeez. Yes, 6. I suppose.
He wants them baptized in blood, Dion.
Oh, they've been baptized.
I mean, they are.
But yeah,
divine.
Dion takes whatever weapons. Sure.
It's just a couple daggers that I have.
Or,
That's
sorry,
the only
6.
thing I have to
Handsome.
give you. 4 daggers.
Okay. Good. That'll keep him occupied for 10 minutes. One of his daggers looks like he's made it extra small because of how much he's like sharpened it.
Is he sharpening all the silver off of it?
Just for clarification's sake, guys, 1 is my first vision, and 1.2 is the second part of my first vision. 2 is the second vision. 3 and 3.2 are the third vision.
Gotcha. Actually, if anyone's paying any real attention, they would notice that Dion's paying a little bit special care to the silvered weapons, making sure they stay in really good condition. I mean, all of them, but he handles his silvered weapons with care. Extra.
Okay. So you guys just keep trekking on for the day?
Yeah, whatever DJ's doing, he's the one helming.
Yeah, I think we just get as far as we can, and then when it gets dark outside, I'll stop and like say that we'll stop here for the night.
As we're traveling like throughout the day, Six is keep checking on both Zill and Dion.
I'll
Crystal
also
doesn't
try
say
and-
anything the entire day.
He's not like saying or doing it. He's just looking at you guys, just making
Dion
sure that you're.
looks stoic, but miserable. Also, your daggers are done, and he hands them back to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, put them away.
Just kind of grunts at you.
What would you guys like
to do for the evening?
Oh, sorry.
I think I would.
Dion is
try
cleaning
and,
weapons. Would you like yours clean?
No, I'm
That
good.
sounded
Thank
like
you,
a
Six.
blowjob joke.
Jeez.
Would you like him to polish your axe?
I don't have an axe.
Or you have a sword?
Even
Even
better.
Dion publishes your axe sword.
That's getting hot.
No, the fuck he
Don't
does.
turn it on.
God damn.
Turning
Too late,
on,
it's
getting
canon.
hot.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't take any weapons that aren't his and that aren't offered to him. He doesn't take
No,
any
Six
weapons
just
that
assumed
glow
you were
right now
providing
either.
a cleaning service for him.
Hmm.
I think.
Dion just goes back to his own weapons.
Oh no, yeah.
After he
I'll
hands
try
you
and
yours.
like hide the apparatus as well as I can, like in some brush or like.
We said it would
whatever
take more than one day to get there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll
Yeah,
be able to get
when we
there.
stop.
You guys are probably a couple hours out from the city.
I check my inventory actually.
Yeah, when we stop, I'll just like try and hide the apparatus as best as I can.
You park a school bus on the mountainside.
Oh, I need to delete my
Yeah.
emblem. There we go. Holy symbol's gone.
Oh, we gotta clear out your inventory.
Yeah, I'm making sure that none of the stuff that I would have.
That
I
you
guess
no
I still have
longer
the
have.
Shrouded Sun medallion.
You and I both do.
Yeah. Yeah. There we are.
What are you guys doing for the evening's rest?
You have not seen him take care of his whips at all.
So, Zill is going to leave the apparatus. She's not gonna, she hasn't said anything all day. She's gonna leave the apparatus and walk off.
Are you walking like out of view?
Probably. Unless someone actually stops her.
Dion will say, I'll make sure we're back by morning. And he'll walk out too and then close the door behind him. Or top? Is it a top exit? I'm forgetting what you said it was.
I think it's it's a back hatch.
Back
yeah,
exit?
there's like it's
I
like a
thought you said it was
sub.
a top
It's
hatch.
kind of like a submarine where
Is it
the
a
hatch is on
hatchback?
top.
Okay, so the hatch is on top. Okay. So I'll climb the ladder or whatever and then close the hatch behind me.
Okay.
And I'll follow Zill.
You guys gonna go do your thing?
Yeah. I'll DM you.
I'm
Good,
pretty
'cause
sure.
I have no idea what we're doing. We're not studying. Pardon me. Apparently, Bruno needs a long rest too.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did you left most of your stuff in the apparatus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the bag of holding and stuff.
Okay.
Actually, one sec. Just when we thought we were like getting rid of all the secrets, guys, we came up with new secrets.
Lol.
You could attempt to.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to say I'm surprised, but I'm not.
Because you can't be surprised.
Lol.
No,
I'm
that's
too alert.
that's
Oh, that's the other character. That's right.
the other
My bad.
character.
I was so close to being on point there. Yeah, he'll try to.
Okay. Okay. How long are you guys doing this?
Well, I can only try to for
couple minutes.
10 minutes.
not even. Actually,
Don't
what
know
is it?
what's happening.
Pretty sure it's 10 per.
Oh yeah, it is.
Would that be an hour then?
No, he gets.
No, I could. 20 minutes total.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna roll a thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, if
Do a
he
constitution.
wasn't keeping up, he would just go back.
Yeah. I just rolled a con.
He would just go back to chill with her stuff and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just rolled a con to
You
see how
don't
long.
get tired.
Okay.
You actually make it down to the river pretty fast.
Okay.
Unless the one thing happens, DM, without me realizing it.
Did you attempt to?
I don't know that I can. So no.
See, I don't know what these are.
Okay.
I don't know that secret.
Okay.
Presumably.
No one else that I know of has been able to.
Okay.
Of course, I think I'm the only one that's developed it this way.
Yeah, probably. That you know of.
Correct.
Curse breaker.
Oathbreaker. What?
I didn't say it.
What's a curse breaker? No.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wow, nice crit. I just saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my con check.
Yeah. So Dion,
save.
you can't.
Yeah, I'll
keep
just
up.
go back to. I'll just go back and wait. If I can't keep up,
No.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's cool.
She comes back
Dion's-
at dawn.
Oh wow.
So she
okay.
is the Dawnbringer.
Well.
Okay.
Dion would have passed out by then. Obviously.
Did you sleep while you were away still?
Nope.
So she's
She wasn't
exhausted.
running constantly.
But
No.
you still would have. You would still get a level of exhaustion.
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
that's right. I forgot. I just remembered. Yeah, no. Yep.
No.
Yep.
I'm fine.
I totally forgot that. Yep. Nope. You're fine.
So you come back to Dion just passed out by your stuff.
Yep.
So.
Doop.
So yeah. So you guys. What do you guys do when she comes back?
Oh, yeah, she would wake up, get ready, wake him up.
Six, Jorak, what are you guys doing? Over the night. Are you guys just gonna sleep?
They take the machine like F this, I'm out.
Sure,
think we would
considering
do-
if
we would
she
just do
would
normal
close the
watching.
back thing or not. But
I mean, there's at least a werewolf in these woods. Who knows what else is out there?
I mean, Dion closed it behind him, but yeah.
It doesn't open from the outside.
Then how
How
did
do
we
we get
in?
in then?
It wasn't
Well-
locked.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't
I
sealed.
mean, it
when
still
you
has a handle though.
Well, it doesn't unlatch from the outside. I take it.
Unless you're attuned to it, technically, I guess.
So Jorak can do it then.
Jorak could open it from the outside if it was
He
sealed.
hasn't attuned to it though. I don't think.
But yeah, I don't think you really
can't.
can attune to it. So I think it's like a car where there's not really a lock unless you're in it.
Lol. I like it.
Well,
All right.
I mean, if you can't lock it from the outside, then barring like mechanical failure, it's not going to ever be locked unless someone on the inside does it.
Yeah. So
My guess is there is a key, like a
No.
car door.
there's
The
key.
knock spell.
Well,
That would work.
technically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a wizard that made it, a high-level wizard. So, I mean,
Anyway, my friends,
hey, this is important stuff.
it is important stuff. We would eventually come back probably right around morning.
Yeah, Jorak just slept.
Would Zil press to digitate Dion?
Oh yeah.
Because he's dirty. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Trudges back to the crab
Yeah.
lobster thing.
Yep.
That's about it.
Not much for conversation right now.
Nope. Neither of them are.
That's it.
You climb back in and you guys head out, I take it?
Yeah.
Jorak?
Yep.
Okay. Our team
Yeah, as
captain
soon as
at the
they,
moment?
yeah, as soon as they get back in, I just start it up and go.
Best road trip ever.
Okay. You guys begin approaching. It's a couple hours out. As you start cresting around the base of the mountain and closing in on the village, you begin to see people gathering on the edge of the village on the side that you're approaching from. As you get closer, all of a sudden, you feel the apparatus as it's rocked by an explosion. And
Oh.
fire engulfs the top of the apparatus and then vanishes. I need to figure out something.
The
real
DC
quick.
hit points and magical resistances of the object that
20
we're in?
AC,
Yeah.
20 AC, damage immunities to poison and psychic damage, 200 hit points.
That's for a normal one. This is a like
Oh, is it a
4
custom
times
one?
as big.
This is a this is a
Oh,
bigger
okay.
one.
The normal one can hold 2 people. This one can hold 8.
Oh yeah, I don't have that
Significantly
in my
larger.
inventory. I just had the normal one.
Unfortunately, that does not necessarily make it stronger.
No, I mean theoretically the AC would be lower, but
'Cause it's
technically, I
a
mean,
barn
it's
Well,
Well,
Right.
if it had thicker armor, it would just balance out.
right. I was gonna say unless it's got better armor.
Oh, of course it's not in here. Are you kidding me? Why, it would just make sense. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I've tried that before. That's why I don't use those anymore. Bothers me too much. While he's thinking about that, are you guys wanting to play tomorrow? Since we're down a person who's kind of the social anchor of the group. If yes, we'll figure stuff out.
I'm down, but I just don't like. I mean, what would we do? I mean, just like
Exactly.
party and shopping.
That's basically what would happen. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have anything I needed or wanted to do.
Yeah, my
Other
vote
than
probably
maybe make
that.
some ammo, but
Clonk, 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 clonk.
Okay, we can maybe have like a short session. I don't really have any big games planned for that day because all the real fun stuff I want everyone to have a chance to do.
yeah.
For one thing anyway. So
Where are you?
actually, DM, if you need another minute, I'm gonna go bio real quick and get some water.
Okay. I'm just about to roll damage,
Oh, okay.
so
I can wait.
it's up to you.
I can wait.
Here, I've got some. I've got
Actually,
a
is this
drink.
going to be
I'll
a
hold it
combat
up to the mic.
situation?
Maybe. Depends
Depends
on
on
how
how
you
we
go
I'll
about
be
it.
right. I'll be right back.
Depends on how edged Jorak is. Hint: fucking very.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert: Jorak is feeling very orc.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it in here.
Are we both going wild?
We're gonna start a wall.
I'm just on edge. And if anything sets me off, I'm prone to just lose it.
Okay. You keeping track of who's keeping track of the apparatus health?
How much health does it have?
200.
Can I add that into my extras? Hold on a second.
I wonder, it would be under mount, I suppose?
Vehicle.
Oh.
Is it a...
It's apparatus.
That's not an option on the list. That only has 50 hit points. That only has 100 hit points. That has 300 hit points.
Can't you modify how many hit points it has?
That's a good fucking question. I have no goddamn clue. Let me add it.
We can just create a thing.
Oh yeah, I definitely can do that. Okay. So I just have it as a long ship right now.
That's fine.
Yeah, except you can't track hit points on.
Yeah, I
those
can't track hit points on that. I thought I could.
I'll just keep it. Shit, you can't do it when it's modified.
What's up? Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for.
Ta-da! I'm keeping track.
Cool. That works.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Zill would be shook.
Yeah.
Zill
I
would.
think I'd try and get a sense. Go ahead. Sorry, Zil.
Zill would look out because we've got windows all over the place and see what's going on. Did it feel like it came from underneath or up top?
Yeah, is this something that I wouldn't have noticed?
6, you would have seen it. You would have seen these people that are gathering on the side of the village throw a glowing ball at you that exploded.
How far away are they? I thought
Those
we were like.
fuckers just cast a fireball on us?
Maybe.
No, they threw a necklace of fireball bead at us. That's my assumption. The way he described it.
Either way,
Well,
it was
that's how fireball works. It's a bead of
I know.
energy. But yeah.
Ungrateful fucks.
Those
Yeah.
Can I
people
see
are
any of
attacking
them?
us.
How far are we out there?
You guys are about like 150 feet out now. You guys are pretty close.
As soon as we get within 120 feet, Zill's going to use message to whisper to whoever appears to be the hi, welcome back. Whoever appears to be the leader. She is going to whisper to them, "Please stop. We come in peace."
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, everyone?
Yeah, go ahead. Everyone roll it. The apparatus will act on Jorak's turn.
That's a crit for me,
Nice.
so
Nice.
22.
Can we say
What
I was
turn-
readying my action?
What turn do you want Iris to? Oh,
Oh.
That was short-lived.
Oh.
Just like Iris.
Wow.
Natural 13.
Nice.
Cool. Okay, so we got a 19, a 22, a 16, a 16.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. You guys get hit with another fireball.
Okay.
Actually, 2 fireballs. Sorry, I messed up there.
Oh, Firefalls. Zorak, is this thing is this resistant to fire?
The one in my
As it's
inventory
being
doesn't
blown
say
up,
it is.
does it look like?
Does this?
Hey, you rolled 9.
Dim, is this
Oh,
resistant
no.
to fire at all?
You don't know.
Do we feel like we're getting cooked right now?
It's definitely not liking it.
Is there a way to get out of here really quickly?
okay.
I'm feeling a little
Initiative.
trapped.
Okay, initiative. So, Jorak, you get to go first.
Yep.
How
Does this
close
thing have a
are
Gundam
we
mode?
to these people?
Huh?
How close are we to this group?
You're about 150 feet away.
I think I will just like fully like stop the thing, open up the back hatch.
Okay, fine. So, do it.
I guess can I roll like an insight to see like if this is like is this a reaction to the mechanical or is this like a reaction to just about anyone?
Well, go ahead and roll just an intelligence check for me.
Did we see what's attacking us? Because I was away for that bit.
There's people.
Yeah. The villagers are throwing
Villagers are
fireballs
shooting
at us.
fireballs at us.
Assorted races.
It just appears to be. You can't you can
Okay.
kind of tell, but like there's some dark-skinned ones, there's some light-skinned ones. They're just they're
Yeah,
still
can't be
too
happy
far
about
out,
that.
and there's too much commotion going on to
Gotcha.
be able to tell.
Gotcha. So these
Um,
Tuscan Raiders. Oh, sorry.
From what you saw as you were approaching, they began to gather as soon as you came into view. And as soon as you were in range, they began throwing these at you.
Freely using arcane magic. Well, not necessarily. Could be divine.
It could be items.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing, Jorak?
I think I'm going to like full dash backwards with the apparatus.
Okay.
You're gonna move backwards 60 feet?
Yeah, backwards 60 feet with the apparatus.
Okay.
And did I get anything with my 14? Like, if they were reacting to just anything or if it was just the apparatus?
Oh my god, a mechanical lobster is attacking town.
I posted a gif of what they see.
Jeez.
You can't really tell from this distance. All you know is that they came out to meet you, and then they began attacking as soon as you were close enough.
Which is pretty far out. It's over 100 feet out.
Mm-hmm.
150.
I think... Fuck. I don't know.
He doesn't even say it. He just thinks it.
I guess I look to the group. I don't want to do this. Like, Jorak does not want to, like, talk to them right now.
Dion nods when you if you give him the should we get out of here face.
That's exactly, like, I mean, like, I think I say like this is part of my. I think like getting to this place is part of my pilgrimage, but I don't know if the apparatus can take this.
Let's get out of here and think about this.
Okay, so yeah, then I think that's what I'll do. I'll just like fully back it up and get it out of range.
Okay. So back up 60 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I had time to say that on his turn. Sorry.
That's fine. We'll just go with that. Zill?
I was holding my action to speak.
There's a top hatch, correct?
Yes.
Am I able to open it?
Yeah, you can open it.
I would like to open it, and
Okay.
I would like to stand up and kind of poke my head out and thaumaturgically shout at them the "we mean you no harm" kind of dealio. Please stop attacking. We mean you no harm.
We come in peace. Take us
Basically.
to your leader.
And
So
she's all
Right.
like super pretty.
are you
fancy.
actually like climbing out, or are you just?
I'm basically poking my head out and using the thaumaturgy to make myself really loud.
Okay. You'll hear a reply.
Also really loud?
Yes.
Excellent.
They'll be like, "Beast, stay back. We will not give in so easily."
Would I have time to put like actually move out then? Like pull myself up?
I'll say you could stand up if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I would get up on top so they can see that I am in fact a person.
This thing is going roughly 41 miles an hour backwards.
She's being careful.
Okay. Okay. 6, what would you like to do?
I don't think 6 is going to do anything. I mean, they're too far away to attack. Zill's already talking to him.
Okay.
So.
Dion?
I mean, if they're backing up, like
You all
there's
did
not
hear
much
the
you can do
voice.
right now.
You guys all did hear the voice booming because it was loud and the door was open.
Dan will
she's
just.
blocking the door, though, isn't she?
She climbed out.
Well, she's.
Oh,
So
I like to
she,
think-
are
I
you
would have
writing
just
it?
climbed up next.
I think that I'm sitting
Top half
outside
of
the
body?
hatch. Yeah, I'm like
Okay.
sitting on the edge with my feet still in there.
Oh yeah,
You're riding the
She's
limo.
blocking
Zill and Six
Yeah.
are a couple of drunk chicks out of the top of a limo right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been looking for a good
Zill-
gif of that for a while.
Zill.
Actually.
6 is waving underwear that he found somewhere. Just kidding.
Zill snatches her underwear away.
It's Shorax.
What?
No, just kidding.
Looking for those. I'd grab them.
When the moon hits your eye and
Okay.
it's 4:45, that's November.
Zorak, what are you doing now?
I think. I mean, can they?
'Cause it's dark outside.
Do they attack?
Whoa.
I guess initiative-wise, last time were they before me?
They were at top of the round.
They're not doing anything right now. They're just standing
I
there.
think. So we heard the like get back base. We're not
Mhm.
gonna go so easily. So I'll throw this bitch in park, and like open the hatch, and I think like gonna go out with like arms up, like I'm driving this fucking thing. Chill the fuck out.
Right?
They're not going to move, but yeah, they don't appear
Cool.
to be. They don't appear
Got
to be
it.
approaching. They're still at the ready, but they're like, "What is going on?" Kind of,
Mm-hmm.
but they're waiting.
I think I say to him like, "This is a vehicle. Like I operate this thing." if you want to send somebody, I can guarantee your safety. We'll give you 6.
Here, you're afraid of our giant mechanical thing? Let's give you a robot. Classic. I love it.
Did you really say that?
I think I said, we'll have somebody stay with you, and you can come, and I can show you that we operate this thing. We mean you no harm, and neither does this.
So you're shouting this as loud as you can.
Yeah, I'm shouting this like, I mean, it's 150 feet. Jorak is loud as fuck.
Make a performance check.
It's actually
This is-
210 feet.
Okay,
Because we were
regardless.
150, we went back 6.
That's not that far for somebody yelling.
Yeah.
No.
I just want to see how well they hear you.
Question is, are you rage yelling?
Stop mumbling.
Your voice cracks.
You'll hear a booming voice going, "We hear your yelling, but we can't understand you."
Okay, then can I full dash forward and then say it again?
So you're
Oh,
gonna run.
jeez.
You're gonna jump off and
I'm
run
gonna
forward.
Sprint towards
Yeah. I'm gonna jump off and like,
Oh,
Jog.
okay.
and go like 80 feet forward with hands up.
I don't think
And
Jorak can
repeat
move
myself.
that fast. He's really slow.
He is very slow. 6
Um,
foot just
I hate you
super
guys.
fast.
So you're gonna walk forward, use your full turn to approach.
Yeah, full movement and then like dash to get like as far as I can go, and then like hands up, sort of like showing them like this thing's not gonna move without me. Like I operate this thing. I'm about to get fucked with a fireball. I know it.
Okay, so as you approach, you see them all ready as if they're getting prepared, because you have a sword strapped on your back, a big one.
Well,
You do have your hands up, so they are not
Yeah,
engaging.
I'm basically Tom Hanks at the moment.
Zill, what are you doing?
Just at a glance, what kind of like people are these? Are they like peasant farmer? Are they like, is this like a city with like well-off people? Like,
This is like a small village. It's
okay.
It probably has like, it's bigger than it's not Green Tree. Bigger than
Oakhurst?
Oakhurst. But it's still pretty small in comparison to like Vitella or Haven. In comparison.
Okay. And does there appear to be one who is it that is yelling? She would be able to see that at this point, probably.
There is a figure in the middle of the group. One of the people who you believe threw one of the fireballs.
Okay. Fuck it. Zill's gonna pop her wings and fly up into the air, like looking full on angel at this. Like glowing wings, everything.
Why don't you make a perception check before you do that? Just
Okay.
do that for me.
Okay.
Because you were trying to identify.
Nope.
They're all
Well, it
tieflings.
would be +3. So
ooh.
Okay. Yeah, no, you don't notice.
I would like you all to know that I am going to have a bad rolling night. I can feel it. It's
Okay.
happened.
You nat
I
20
don't
like
see
3
it.
minutes ago.
Yeah, and that was it. That's all
Okay.
I had.
Okay.
She just countered it out.
So Zill, you don't identify. Does everybody else want to do a perception check for me? I just want to see if you guys can identify who the people are. That's all I want to
21.
know.
Pass.
Yeah.
18.
Okay.
Is it daylight or night out?
It's daylight.
Okay.
You checking, Dion? Or are you not paying attention?
He's working on it.
Oh, okay. 11.
Mhm.
6, please roll us a perception check.
Dion's
Oh,
out
I
of
got
it.
a pass of a 21. You're gonna make me roll?
No, you don't have to roll. You can identify them. So Jorak and Six. Zil, Dion, do you guys want to hear this, or do you want me to take them over to Whispers and tell them?
To them. I don't really care.
I don't care.
Okay.
I
I'll
will
just
not
tell
metagame.
them. I'll
Okay.
just tell them fucking immediately. So
Okay. As you... So, Jorak, you're closer, so you have less of a DC to identify. And Six, you're just binocular eyeballs.
Binocular balls.
Is this machine still moving? Like, did he stop it, or did he just get
He
out
parked
and
Oh, you
run?
said he parked it.
He parked
Okay.
yeah, no,
it.
I
He
threw
did
the
say
bitch in park.
You
Still
notice
some
that
effort into it.
about 50% of the people have horns.
Oh,
Good.
would he have
Jorak,
said this on his turn?
Sorry. hit
you
my
recognize them as tieflings.
Okay, good to know.
You have
fucking-
had
yeah, maybe
you have
stand
had
fucking door.
skirmishes with tieflings in the past. So you recognize them now. Six, you would just see them as horned
People
people.
with horns.
Yeah.
I've never seen a tiefling.
I don't think you've seen a tiefling in the 6 months that...
6 months.
Actually, I guess you probably would have seen a tiefling.
I mean, are there some in the Empire?
There are some. They're
Okay,
kind of like... People don't like them. They're...
Would Shorak have said this on his turn?
Droid could have said that, yes.
Yeah, I said it. Sorry, I had to go turn down my air conditioning.
Okay, then she would definitely not pop her wings.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would have noticed them as soon as we saw them, right?
You probably would have noticed before Jurak got out.
Yeah, like 3 rounds
Those
ago.
people are very horny.
That being said, Six may not have said anything. Because no one asked him what they were.
Yeah, that's a good point. You probably wouldn't. I mean, the rest just look normal.
There looks like there's elves, humans,
Okay.
mixture
he would
of
just-
races.
You would just assume, hey, that's a lot more tieflings than normal. But, yeah.
Okay.
But
But Zorak said he would say something.
Yeah, I'd say, like, if I noticed that they're tieflings, I'll say that back to the group.
How are you
Yeah, I
saying
yell it.
this?
Especially if he has an actual, like, history with them.
Oh, they're
I turn around and I mouth it to Six.
What?
I mean, you can read lips, so.
Yeah, I turn around and I know that Six can read lips.
I mean, I know what they are.
I know, I'm saying, like, tell the party these are tieflings.
These are tieflings.
Okay.
Or
And then I
there
turn
are
back
a
around.
lot.
I'm facing the group.
Aren't they sitting, like, next to him, like Chewbacca kind of thing?
Would that give me any insight
Or
as
is
to
it
where
like-
we are, DM?
Well, you're probably feeling a lot more comfortable knowing where you are. Maybe not
We're
as
here
comfortable
in
as
the
you would like to
Sulfur-
be.
I feel like we're probably in the Sulfurian Empire.
That's what I was thinking.
There's a
Would be
very
my
good
guess.
chance of it. You,
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I mean, just like you don't have to say that's where we are, just that that's where I think where we are.
I'm
Would
gonna
be a good-
assume with Zill's passive insight, I think she can like assume that after hearing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
So yeah, finding out they're tiefling, Zill would just duck down
Shoop.
and exit through the back door instead of the top.
Is there both? I'm so confused with this thing's anatomy.
I thought
I thought
that's
there was
what
only
we
one
decided.
hatch that was on top.
I
That
mean,
was
you're
my.
the DM, so
So
Okay.
Jorak climbed out, hopped down, and then walked forward.
Okay. Zill would follow suit, hop down, and basically do the whole same thing again with her thaumaturgic voice. Call out. We basically she basically say it again, but there is no monster. It's just us.
Dion kind of like does that, I mean, there is face.
He goes,
I
well.
don't think Zill's. Yeah, he says he gives the
Oh.
well face, but I don't think Zill saw it because she's in front of him.
No, she hopped out, so she's not even there.
Yeah, he got out too, but yeah.
Okay, so
we
all of
still
you
on
guys are
initiative?
all of
I'm
you guys
confused.
getting out and walking forward.
Yeah, are we still on initiative? I'm lost.
We can pause initiative for a little bit.
Okay.
When we start back up, if one of you guys decides to attack, we'll just or whatever, or if they get pissed off
Okay.
or something. However,
Yeah.
Okay.
What Zill meant was that the vehicle wasn't a monster, but it didn't even occur to her yet what she said.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. She said it's not a monster. Well, she said it's not a monster. The device is not a monster, is what she meant.
So she'll say the device is not a monster.
It's just a vehicle. And again,
The
last
voice will
time
return. Then why do you bring it to raid us again?
we
Qualish, you piece of shit.
right.
You'll see her point off in the distance,
Mm-hmm.
and you see what looks to be remains of about 3 more apparatuses that have been blasted to pieces.
Are they as big as this one?
About.
Shit. Zill would say,
We stole it.
basically, we are not the ones who have been raiding you. We took the device from the person who made them. If we had meant you harm, we wouldn't have gotten out of the machine.
The
She
voice
says,
will-
and she's gonna slowly be walking forward as a gesture of goodwill.
The lady will
Diana.
will then reply and go,
Okay.
then let us destroy that mechanical monster, and then you may come into the city. If you mean us no harm.
Point of
Have-
order, DM. Dion has his bow out. In
Has-
case that would change anything.
Have
Okay.
the other two left the device yet? Six
I'm out.
and
I mean, is it my turn? Yeah, I would have followed.
Jorak's been out
Okay.
for a while.
okay, so everyone
I
is
think she
out
went
of the
us.
out of it, and I
Yeah.
say, and I turn back and I say,
Do they
Still damage-
react at all to me?
They don't seem to react, no.
Okay. I mean,
um,
they want to blow up a device, but
lol. Zill says to the party, "Is there anything else in there we need?"
I have all of my things on me.
Zill
I
would have her
brought
stuff
all
on
of
her.
my stuff.
Yeah, I've got all my
Six
stuff.
doesn't
I
ever
just
put
Okay.
his shit down.
No.
He's always carrying it.
kind of
Okay.
don't want them to ruin it. It goes fucking 40 miles an hour.
Right? I would rather that than them blow us up. Zill looks at Dion and just starts sidestepping away from the device, but is gonna let Dion make the call.
I mean, if it seems to be the safest way to get through here, so yes, let them do it.
Zill nods acknowledgement and says, "Yes, if that is what you wish, you may do so."
Dion walks away from it as well.
Yeah,
Next
I
to Zill.
assume we all.
She'll respond.
Six will give it a hug. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Baby.
Goodbye, big brother.
She'll reply once more with thaumaturgy, saying, "You 4 move over there. Don't approach until we give you the command."
We go where there is.
yes, we go wherever they point us.
Okay.
We go where there is.
My name is not 4.
Well,
Um,
Six just thinks all numbers are names.
4 people out of the crowd will step forward and start walking towards. When they close the distance, maximum range that they can get, they will all 4 let off, throw little glowing beads through the air.
Just point of order, if this is the necklace, it's a 60-foot range.
It's not a necklace. This is actually
Okay.
fireball.
Okay.
It's
You keep
150
saying
feet.
throwing beads. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
that's what it looks like.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, you
that's
throw a
how
bead
the
of
spell description.
yeah.
You throw
That's
like
fine.
a bead.
Okay.
and then
It's
it goes.
not like Hadouken kind of huge fireball.
It's a teeny little thing that becomes a nuke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically.
Zil quietly says to Dion, "These are some very powerful casters."
That's why I said okay.
And then a few more. They throw one more volley, and you look over at the smoking rubble of what used to be your apparatus of Coolash.
Goodbye, sweet ride.
This fucking sucks.
And I just got those new rounds.
What did you guys think was going to happen if you marched a giant, like, tentacle
Yeah.
monster
Well, like you're
lobster into a
attacking
city?
a town with a giant lobster.
Eh?
I mean, I wanted
Somebody
to at least
being
get
like, "That's a
close.
cool ride, man."
You guys
Yeah.
just drove right into a town in the middle of daylight in a giant monster.
I didn't
I thought
realize
we
we were
were-
like suddenly in town.
Yeah, I thought we had just started approaching.
I was going to say we should park it before we got into town.
Yeah,
Got it. Well, you
I
guys
made
were...
the assumption that we went that far, man.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's fine,
It's
I guess.
okay.
We were probably gonna have to ditch it anyway.
It'd be a little broken to just have the lobster thing forever.
I mean, it would have been. I don't know. Yeah,
We
I
have
don't.
we
Yeah,
have a portable like
cool, it's
fucking
cool.
what's
It's
that
fine.
spell?
At least
Tiny
no one
hut
has a mount anymore anyway, so we're
that
not.
drives.
lol. Anyway, so we make it to.
I'm removing apparatus of Quellish from my fucking inventory.
All right. So yeah, we make it, and what happens next, DM?
They'll then, after it's smoking rubble, they'll motion you over as they walk back towards the group.
Yeah, I thought we were on the edge of town this whole time.
Yeah, you guys were approaching town. I said that. And then you guys didn't say you weren't not driving into town, so I was like...
You literally we said we were approaching, and you literally went right into the fireballs.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you did not give us a chance to stop,
Sorry.
which is
It's
fine.
okay. It's okay.
It happens.
We were gonna ditch it anyway. It's probably not gonna change the narrative too much. So
Yeah.
I'll
We're
move
good.
on right away.
We're good. Onward we go.
Hey. So you guys make it to the group. Yeah, about 50% of these people are tieflings.
It's okay. Dion kind of looks like one now anyway.
No, he doesn't. He's got purple
Because
eyes.
your
that's it.
eyes are purple?
Yep.
Well, I don't think that's how it works.
Lol.
Let him
And
think what he wants to think.
yeah.
Is there any Warforged?
Nope.
There's one.
It's
Besides
just
me.
you.
No, you guys approach. As you get closer, the person who was talking will approach and go, so you guys descend from the mountains in one of those beasts and say you come in peace?
Yes. We
Are you-
stole it.
Are you aware of the inventor Qualish?
No, I am not, but I am aware of these beasts. We've been
Qualish
raided
just-
we've been raided by them for years.
Qualish is the one who creates these. He lives up in the mountain in a valley, and, well, we took this from him. We needed transportation, and it was sufficing.
They would recognize the name Qualish, but they...
Yeah.
Yeah, because he is a famous inventor in the arcane world.
Yeah. So yeah, she basically says, "Hey, he lives up in that mountain, and we took this from him."
Quilash is dead. He lived over 4,000 years ago.
And now he lives in a pocket dimension. Um,
Time
I
is
mean-
different. Yada yada.
if do any of you have any, say, Zone of Truth magic? I'm happy to submit.
They'll look around and they'll be like,
Dion doesn't like that.
Zell doesn't lie. She won't tell secrets that aren't hers, but she also won't lie.
so you're not lying at all.
No, I am
I guess-
100% honest at
Yeah.
all times.
They'll kind of nod at each other, and the one that's mainly talking to you will nod back at the others as getting acknowledgement, and she'll turn like, okay, we believe you that you did not come here to raid us, but that beast needs to be destroyed, which is what we won't stand for them. We've never they operate like apparatus of Quilush, but they are far more destructive and far more dangerous than a normal one.
I don't doubt. We never used its combat capabilities, but it seems formidable, and I completely understand your distrust of it, especially given your history with them. She's being very empathy-tastic over here.
Jorak looks pissed, like somebody just blew up my ride.
Yeah.
Dion's just tense.
So, she'll
Six
then
is
be.
boring.
Oh yeah, 6 is
He's just
Staring at her.
6. He's just staring at people awkwardly.
okay. She'll then turn and go. So if you're not raiders, come here to raid. How did you get into the mountains without passing through our village?
Was
Well,
that the only way in?
very.
Oh yeah, she'll turn and say, "This bridge back here is the only path across this river. It is far too vast to boat or swim." Because
I'm sorry. Out of character, real quick, how close are we? Like, is this a close conversation, or is Zill thaumaturging the whole time?
no, you guys have approached now,
Okay.
so you guys are like within 20 feet of each other now.
Okay.
I kind of look over at Dion. I'm like, Dion, would you like me to keep talking?
I have nothing to hide about this. No.
She nods. Well, to be completely honest, we were. Are you familiar with the land, the Darklands?
They'll be like, "I don't recall anything called the Darklands in the Empire."
Well, it's a place that is cursed with eternal darkness, and we were seeking out magic, and we found some strange magic that we were unaware of, and it teleported us up into the mountains.
Well, then you must be a long way from home.
Very long way from home indeed. We honestly do not actually know where we are.
You are on the northern half of the Sulfuran Empire.
Oh! I had wondered if that might be where we were.
Dion's still wearing his Inquisition stuff. It is scratched out.
I
don't
thought
think
you
we
had
her fix
taken
that.
it off.
No, we took it
That's
off when
right.
we went
I
into
guess.
Dark
I guess
Lane.
he did. I
You
guess
guys
the-
never put
the
it back
black-
on
I
after
never
the
put that
monastery.
part back
Yeah.
on.
No, we took it off when we entered the Darklands. We haven't put it back on yet.
He
Your
does
family-
have his sister's.
Your
crest,
family
though, yeah.
crest is still visible, but I don't
Mhm.
think these people would recognize your family crest.
Okay.
I can roll to make sure, but yeah, no, they don't recognize it. You're good.
Okay.
The mushroom farmer from 4,000 miles away does.
Whoa.
What?
Um,
How do they not know their world?
What?
Anyway.
Do you read?
I'm trying to remember the name. I already had it written up here. We're actually our next destination was going to be Volsaren, but we seem to be very, very far away.
Yes.
Portals are strange like that.
Yes, you guys are very far away from Bonzoran. There is the nearest port city would be probably about 3 weeks travel southwest from here.
Understood. You wouldn't happen to have any sort of means of expediting, would you?
I'm sure some of our farmers could sell you horses if that was what you were requiring.
Any help would be excellent. I was hoping for magic, but I understand that would be very powerful and pricey magic.
Well, we can negotiate and see what we can do.
That would be greatly appreciated. We are kind of on a timetable. I honestly, could you tell me what day it is?
And what time of day is it?
It's probably about like 8 or 9 in the morning.
Okay.
It's early morning still.
And the date she tells you, it's been 2 months since you went into the portal.
Qualash.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, we lost time in there, dude.
Yeah.
Good dimension.
Remember how it was the
it was
full
open.
moon like 2 nights ago?
But wasn't it like open the whole time?
It
Yeah,
was a
that
full
doesn't
moon.
matter.
Like,
Yeah, welcome to time dilation that happens
Yep.
during.
I get
By
that,
the
but I just
way-
know that the portal was open the whole time. I didn't think we would deal with the time slippage.
No,
Dan,
you guys.
You
Yes.
ever watched that episode of Crit Roll?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you need
Which
to do that.
episode?
Not last week.
the
but week
second
before.
most recent.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I'm a bit behind.
You should watch it. It's funny.
It's
You'll
so
you'll realize why.
Some of the similarities will be interesting.
Oh, really? Is there
Okay.
similarities?
There's some things.
Some things.
I don't want to spoil
Anyway,
anything.
That's hilarious because I haven't actually watched it. So
lol.
Isn't it like last like 3
Yeah,
episodes?
Matt blows up a vehicle and fucks
He
his
does.
players.
Yep. It's
Does he
exactly
really?
what he does.
No, I'm kidding.
no.
Anyway, we
I
don't
was-
want to spoil it
Anyway.
for you, so
Okay.
Yeah.
I would
or
laugh
our
if
one
he
viewer.
did. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything
So-
else? Jorek, you see the obsidian bridge off in the distance, like 100 feet away. And this is definitely the river.
Yeah, I don't say anything to the tieflings about it, but I definitely note that, and as soon as I have like a private moment, I'll probably tell everybody else.
Okay.
If
We have a private moment.
If we have a private moment, if Jorak feels like telling everybody else.
6, you recognize the bridge too.
Yeah.
I think
I
technically
Pointed it out
everybody
3
would.
miles ago.
Yeah.
Zilla's preoccupied. She would, after talking about, magic to expedite potentially, Zill would follow it up with, also, you wouldn't happen to have a place where we could get food, would you? We've been traveling an awful long time and camping quite a bit. Perhaps a real meal would be quite
yes, I'm a
welcome.
little tired of dried meats.
They'll nod and be like, there is an inn. We get frequent travelers, traders coming to trade goods and ship our goods out. So we have accommodations for travelers.
That would be very much appreciated. Would we be welcome to enter the town? And I am, again, very sorry for the misunderstanding with the device. It was easier than walking.
She'll glance at you and be like, "You are welcome to enter, but should you cause any trouble at all," she'll lift up her fingers and snap. And a burst of flame will rise up out of her hand.
Oh. Zilla's intrigued.
She just wasted a spell slot.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
I'm kidding.
And
Constant
she'll be
flame.
like,
I mean, we did make them burn fireballs.
She
"You'll
doesn't
meet a
happen to
fiery
be-
end."
Yeah.
She doesn't happen to be like ivory skin with bright red wings, does she?
No, she's got dark skin.
Lol.
Anyway,
We're in the wrong area for that anyway.
I know. Absolutely understood. I have no intention of creating any problems. You've actually been quite kind to us once we've sorted out the confusion with the device.
Don't worry, I don't think the rest of my group has any intent to die anytime soon.
Zil glares at him with the implication that he might be not of that, but she doesn't say anything.
So she'll then motion for you guys to head in, and then at this point, she'll do a wave, and people will start dispersing and heading back into town. Some people already had after the device had been blown up,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of people were gathered around to see what was going on, because that's what people do. They flock to situations and try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, makes sense.
But now they're starting to disperse and leaving.
Okay. Yeah, we would
Love the
happily.
nightmares.
I presume we enter town and go find an inn or a
Um,
meal.
She'll actually guide you to the inn.
Excellent. And I will look back and say quietly to the team, "Any objections?"
This is best option, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, Zorak just walks. He doesn't say anything. He just starts following.
Oh.
The other
And so-
the other three that walked up with her to bombard the apparatus fall in line behind you guys, almost like an escort.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to pay? I hear escorts are expensive.
Dion wouldn't know that, would he?
Wait, what?
That
Guides
escorts
are always expensive.
Yeah, who knows that? Dion?
Guarded guides, like
Lol.
battle
Yeah,
guarded guides more so.
Who knows that? Dion or Bruno?
Lol. Anyway. So yeah, we would. Guys, you're breaking my brain. We would follow along, and Zil would. I'm so sorry, I was remiss. What was your name?
Oh crap! I didn't think of a name for it.
It's Dion. We've
I'm
been
just gonna
traveling
throw
together
this
for
out
months.
there. Lol. I'm just gonna throw this out there, DM. Zil asks people's names, so
I
you might want to
know.
find a name generator.
Just have a list.
I know.
We've been playing for a year.
Random
yeah,
generator is your
I know. I
friend.
just for some reason it slips my mind.
Yeah.
For all of our viewers on YouTube, just comment random names so
I know,
DM
right?
can populate a list.
Yes, Bob,
Yeah.
help us out.
All of our viewers. Watching this
She'll turn. You may call me Brimera.
Bromera.
Brunhilde.
Well, thank you.
You said it wrong, sure.
I already have forgotten it. Will you put it in the
Bromera.
notes for me?
Yeah.
Bromera. Thank you so much. My name is Zil. Pleasure to meet you. And she will offer her hand to be shaken.
She'll accept and shake your hand.
That is quite some impressive magic you were using.
Well, we are in the Sulfurian Empire. You obviously are not familiar.
Well,
Where do you hail from?
shit. Well, to be quite honest, I'm personally from, trying to remember out of character, a town called Vitala. And she is definitely keeping an eye on any reaction from this person.
Let me see if she knows.
Far south.
Zill could have just said not here. That's not a lie.
Zill is an honest person. There's a difference between
Um,
not telling lies and telling the truth.
She'll be like, I've heard that name before. I can't place where it's from.
It's far south of here. Then again, she chuckles. Pretty much everything is south of here as far as I know.
Very true. Very true. So she's started walking, guiding you guys to the inn.
Yeah.
And they usher you in.
Excellent. Zill orders a steak.
Raw.
Tartar.
Rare. Blue.
So you guys
Yeah,
order food.
Dion wants the same, actually.
6
Okay.
does not order anything.
She'll sit down with you at the table and begin talking. So you wish to purchase.
Copious amounts of alcohol.
You wishes to purchase passage or a means of travel.
The fastest way to Vonselrun.
I believe, and Zol looks over to Dion. I believe that our compatriot here, and looks over at Jorak, was looking for something. Perhaps we should do that first while we're in the area.
Oh, what are you looking for?
I look at Jorak.
I just eat my dinner.
Sorry, he's a bit grumpy.
Apparently he was attached to that vehicle.
Tajor! Or, I keep doing that. God damn it.
Is that
Sure.
Joe doing that, or is that Six doing that?
No, that's me being an idiot.
Um,
I'll just say your name really loud, like
So-
in your ear.
Zill would put a hand out to Six, but like, it's okay, Six. Well, short version is we were told, or she wouldn't say that. Jorak was told to go somewhere. We're following some instructions. We're not really sure where we're going or why we're going, but she shrugs. It was some sort of vision, and we're following it.
Did you cast some
Yes.
kind of scrying magic, young orc?
Does he continue not to respond?
He's
Please.
not happy at that.
Being called an orc?
Yeah,
Do we know how old he is?
I'm 28.
Okay, so you are young.
Oh, actually, hold on. How old is Jorak?
He's not the youngest
He's
in the group.
32. He's 32.
Oh!
That's not young for an orc, right?
That's old for an orc.
I think it's
Yeah.
no, I think it's
Orcs-
relatively.
Orcs live less
Well, no,
time.
he's a half orc
Really?
though.
Right.
So he lives like a human lifespan.
Orcs live
right?
about 50 or 60 years, if I recall correctly.
Because they kill each other.
Yeah. Average lifespan changes when the cause of death is murder.
Right.
Fuck, hold on. I'm looking up how old. I did it based on they live to about 75 years. So I'm like,
It's-
Yeah, so he's not young.
She's definitely older. Like,
I just
she's
closed
like
that
in her
on my goddamn-
50s, 60s is what she looks.
what did she ask me again?
She asks if you had some kind of vision, like you
Crying magic.
scryed on a location and you're trying to find it?
No, this was a message given to me.
Oh, so someone else gave you this. Okay. What are you looking for? Maybe is it a location?
Yes, but I think I know where to go from here.
Okay. Well, I can accommodate with horses. Seeing as how you won't tell me where you are going, I can't arrange any other kind of transportation. But
I'm very sorry for his shortness. He was quite fond of the apparatus, and a little sad that it was destroyed.
That's about 1/4 of why he's not in a great mood.
Zill probably realizes that, but she's not going to go into detail.
Yeah.
But horses would be lovely, and I very much appreciate it.
How much do you charge for those?
I will have to inquire with the farmers who would be selling them, and then I can get back to you.
Do you have anyone, as time is very pressing, do you have anyone who can move us magically long distances?
Not if she doesn't know where we're going.
I can do
I
that, but
already said we were going to Vonselrun.
I cannot send you to Vonselrun. I can send you. I could possibly send you to the port city, but it's expensive and it will cost a toll.
How
Well,
much?
Um,
We can pay at the moment.
I will probably let me go over my supplies and see what I have and what I'll have to replenish by sending just the 4 of you.
Yes.
Presumably, yes.
Okay. I can get back to you this evening. I'll inquire about the horses, and I will inquire about what I will require for the transport. I don't normally teleport people across the continent, so
Shrek sort of speaks up, like, and a carriage, if possible.
I will inquire about that.
And Zill will look at the party. Just to be clear, are we planning on going to help Jorak and then return here and then teleport? Is that what I'm getting? Yes?
That was my intent.
Excellent.
I wasn't going to abandon him to Vonselrun.
Of course. Brimia? Is that how you say her name?
Yeah.
Brimia, do you have a particular preference on barter? I have quite a few gemstones that...
Gemstones are always valuable to an arcane practitioner.
Of course. Then perhaps when we do discuss pricing, it just helps me know what we're trading. That's all.
Yeah. I tend to like anything of value that I can get my money's worth for, but gemstones are easier for me to use because I can use them for my own arcane needs.
Zelma. Oh, and you wouldn't happen to have, I mean, I presume you probably would, incense. I have and I let Eritan pop her head up. I would like to be able to bring her back if she were to disappear a few times.
Oh, you're familiar.
Mhm.
That is a very odd shape for a familiar. I have not seen that one before. Is that
She's-
a koto? A baby one?
Would Zill know what that is? I mean, Zill would know what that is.
I think she might.
Well, I hope so. Didn't you summon it?
You don't necessarily get to pick the form of your familiar.
23 religion check.
Yeah, you would know.
Okay. Yes, she is, in fact.
That
Not
is
quite as powerful as an adult one, of course.
Yes, the adults are quite powerful.
And I give Eritan more little scritches, and she, curls up and goes back to sleep.
She'll be like, "That is quite an impressive familiar there you have there. You must the divine energy, or should we? I guess she would know it's a divine creature,
Celestial, yeah.
celestial. You must have some strong ties to the celestial plane to have been able to summon that. I've never once heard of one being summoned as a familiar before.
Oh? Well, she chose me, I suppose. That is how that works, yes? Syl is genuinely curious. Still learning magic.
That's how it works sometimes, yes. Sometimes, when you summon your familiar, like, for me, for instance, when I decide to summon my familiar, I can bring them in any form I wish.
Oh!
Within reason. Some forms, like, I don't think I could summon a Koto.
Oh. So,
But-
still
But I've
gently
never
petting.
tried.
Interesting. I didn't realize. I say, looking at Airtent, I didn't realize you were that special. Because she genuinely didn't. This is the first familiar she's ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So she'll be like, okay, I will let you guys enjoy your meals. I will return later with the information that you guys have inquired about.
That is wonderful. Thank you so much for your help. And again, she realizes she's apologizing too much, but she does it anyway. Again, I'm so sorry about the confusion earlier.
She'll nod and then she'll step up. You'll see her give a glance to the two of the ladies, or two of the others that blew up the
casters.
apparatus,
Mhm.
and one of them will leave with her, but the other two will stay.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Cool.
she will walk out the door and be gone. What are you guys doing
All right.
now? Eat
Zil-
your
We're
meals?
alone now.
A steak.
Well, you guys are as alone as you can be with two people sitting in the room watching you.
Okay, so we are being watched. Okay.
Are they
I
like
figured.
They don't
overtly
fully
watching
trust
us?
you.
I mean,
They're basically bodyguards, basically watching to make sure that you're not causing trouble because you arrived in the raider machines.
They're
Yeah.
armed diplomatic escorts.
Yes.
Yes.
Making
That are
They're
sure.
staring at us.
babysitters. They're babysitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are being babysat. Yeah.
All right, 6 is staring at them.
Police escorts, probably the more.
Okay.
Okay.
Dan's just gonna eat in silence.
Zill's gonna eat. She's hungry. She's really enjoying this steak. It's a very raw steak. She eats all of it.
I think as soon as I finish my dinner, I take sort of a step outside, and I'm just sort of like looking, and because I recognize the bridge, I recognize the river. Is there anything else I'm like recognizing in terms of like the path that I'm?
It
supposed
looks
to be
like
taking?
everything from your vision, the bridge and all that. You can tell that the placement of the bridge from the angle that you saw. You would not see the village in the mountain that you saw in your vision, and that's why the village wasn't in your vision. So you know that your visions at this moment, you can assume that your visions aren't the whole picture. There's other things.
Okay.
Your
There's
vision
more
is
than one
your vision is showing you what you need.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
What time of day is it?
We could probably say it's probably getting about 10 or 11.
Can I look southwest and see what I see?
Open skies. And far to the south, you see the column of black clouds.
Is there? I guess I'm trying to see like this like magical city. Like, is there like any light shining in a specific way that would sort of lead me to believe like this is where I'm heading?
Nope.
What time of day was it in my visions?
You couldn't really tell. You didn't see the sun.
I see a bright beam of sunlight shining right at a destination
Mm-hmm.
as I look southwest.
In your vision, you don't see it now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So in my vision, like what time of day was it?
All you saw was brighter light. The sun was somewhere above you.
Okay.
That's all you recall. Because your vision was so hyper focused, you couldn't tell the small details like that. Because you were just getting this rush of information really quickly, and then it would shift to another.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll head back inside.
You notice that one of the ladies that had been standing watch had stepped outside to look over you. You hadn't heard her exit the building after you. Six saw it.
I just walk right fucking past her. I don't give a shit.
Okay. And then she steps back inside. Okay. What's everyone doing after they're done with their food?
I'm waiting. They said the person said they'd be back, right?
Yeah, they said they'd be back later this evening.
Just waiting for their return visit.
Okay.
Are there
Dion,
like shops and
go.
whatnot that we can go to?
You want to inquire about that?
Yes, I do. I want to ask.
Who are you asking?
Just whoever's tending bar.
He'll look at you and go, there are a couple shops. If you wanted to go look, they're on the other side of the square, but I don't know what part of town you've seen already.
Just about this area. Not much else.
Dion will get up and go over to him. It may be wise to save our coin until we know how much this is going to cost us. And that's all he says.
Jorak is thinking.
He nods and walks away unless Jorak looks like he's going to say something to him.
No, I think, yeah, Jorak just nods. What the fuck? My computer just went to screensaver?
Lol. Yeah.
The chosen one.
So perhaps we should at least. I would like to find out if we have a timeline for what we're doing today. She turns to one of the babysitters. You wouldn't happen to know if there's been any change at all, or maybe you could find out? Question mark?
Change to what?
Or any like additional information, basically. Like what is happening, when is it happening?
Like for what exactly?
For the information to get to where we're going. Like, are we waiting the day? Is this gonna be a thing tomorrow? Is this gonna be we took time to eat food?
You took time to eat food. She said she'd return this evening. That's all you know.
Okay.
So she's got to go out and talk to the people who would provide horses, and then she's got to go to her own home and check her notes and figure out her supplies that she has and what she's going to need.
Okay.
So it's probably at least going to be several hours.
Okay. Well, I suppose we have time to do. She looks around. I don't know. What would you all like to do?
Don't have any desire.
I was just hoping to look around.
Zill looks at the babysitters. Would you mind if we just looked around, window shopped, got the lay of the town?
To your bodyguards?
Yeah.
They'll be like, you may do what you want. We're just here to keep you out of trouble.
Zill smiles. Understood. Well, then shall we? She says, looking at everyone, including the bodyguards. Looks back at the bodyguards. You wouldn't happen to know of any particular places of interest, would you? Yes, definitely turning them into tour guides.
Escorts, if you will.
They'll shrug and be like, the tavern here is the place most people hang out after work. There's a couple shops that sell goods and needs. The general shop if you're looking to buy stuff. Beyond that, there's not much.
Did she say shops? You cut out for a sec.
Yeah, there's a few shops.
Perhaps we could at least go window shopping. Of course, being aware of to save our gold, but...
Yeah.
Unless there are no objections, Zill's gonna nod and be like, sounds excellent. Would you mind showing us the way?
She'll begrudgingly accept and lead.
Also, how much alcohol was given to Dion? Because he did order copious amounts of alcohol.
Oh,
How long have you guys been
Dave.
sitting?
That's
At
up to.
least
What? How many can you drink during eating a steak? You would have
Are
gotten
you,
one before
like-
the food showed up.
He.
2 or 3 beers.
I mean, Dion and I are both fast eaters and drinkers, so probably
Chug,
a fair
chug,
amount.
Chug.
He's
Okay.
probably had at least 4
Okay.
at this point. If they've been here at least a half hour.
Wow.
Okay.
Zella's gonna stay near him and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Yeah.
I don't know how much I owe them for food and drink, though.
Oh yes, how much do we owe?
Just go ahead and deduct a gold because of all the alcohol Dion's drinking.
Okay.
1 gold total between
For
all
all
of
the
us?
food, yeah.
Okay.
Dion's got it. Okay. Done.
How much more time do you have, Jorak, before you need to call it a night?
Like 45 minutes or so.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I just wanted to keep that in mind.
Appreciate it.
So, we're taking this on the road.
Yes.
They'll lead you out and into the town. It takes probably about 30 minutes to walk the length of the town, probably.
Okay.
And you'll come up to a small, like a larger building, probably one of the larger ones in the city. It's done up, and it's just got general goods in the inside.
Do they have rope?
What?
Do they have rope?
He did lose his rope.
Yeah, they would sell rope.
I would like to buy 50 feet of rope.
Hemp? Silk?
Hemp. I think it's cheaper.
It's cheaper.
And he wouldn't give a shit about silk.
It's a better quality rope is why.
Yeah, 6 doesn't care.
Okay.
He's only had hemp rope, so he was
He just wants
fine.
a rope.
Yes.
Do they have shields?
Who? Oh, in the shop?
store?
Um,
How much gold is that, Jim? Or money?
there might be like one shield. It's probably not going to be in the best of condition. But
Okay, never mind then.
it looks like it's one that was like found somewhere and they sold it to the shopkeeper, basically.
How much was that rope, Jim?
50 gold.
I don't know. I'll have to figure that out.
Also, does someone want to
It's
give me
saying
5
1
gold?
BP in here. Is that?
Saying what?
It says 1 on the item description.
Okay, then it's 1 gold.
Okay.
What was that, Shorak?
I just really want 5 gold so I can have 1,337, so I can have leet gold.
I will give you 5
Jeez.
gold.
I'm kidding.
Jeez. How much did you convert all your money to gold magically?
No, that's just total in gold pieces is 1,332, but it's like
yeah,
Ah.
if you
21
click
platinum.
on currency at the very top, it tells you how
Oh,
much
gotcha.
your total equivalent is.
I could have leet currency right now. Can I sell
like-
6 for 5 gold? Kidding.
Lol.
He was worth at least 6.
Can I get some recompense for my fucking car?
BRB, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, other than that, I think I was just looking to buy a decent shield, but other than that, I'm all set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you guys walk and wander around for the evening. At some point, probably around 2, she will. I don't know if you guys have made your way back to the inn or not.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
By the end of the day.
Okay.
Also,
Whoa.
just for clarification purposes, this isn't like a crazy magical village with floating things and giant towering buildings. Okay, I
Magic-
just wanted to be
Magic
clear.
is definitely abundant here, but it's not the. But it's not the main thing. It's not like floating. Bermia returns, and approaches and goes. So, for about 50 gold, I could get you 2 horses and a carriage or a wagon. It is a covered wagon, so if that's something you guys would prefer, I think for an extra 5 gold, I can get you an uncovered one.
It's extra to take the cover off.
Lol.
It's
Like a
I'll take
cheap.
cover.
the needs of the farmers. They set the price.
That's
It's
fine.
like a
Covered,
Jeep, man.
covered would be fine.
And for 500 gold piece, or about a price of about 500 gold a person, I can send you to Dria, or I can send you to Genos. And for about 1,000, I can teleport you to the port city of Dria. So 4,000 to send all 4 of you to Dria. 2,000 to send all 4 of you to Genos. Or 50 gold for the covered wagon and the horses to pull it. Or 55 for the uncovered wagon.
Okay. And these the two cities, the port city. What's the other one you mentioned? Where is that?
Drea is the port city. Genos is probably one of the nearest large cities we have. It's about a week's travel from here.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about that place.
Oh, now you want to talk.
I apologize.
Genos is the city of transmutation. The College of Transmutation is located there. They specialize in all things transmutation.
Zill is interested. She's actually super interested in magic because it's
Taboo.
it's taboo, and so she's never really had people just talk about it, and she's just very interested.
I was there at one point in my youth. It's quite a magical place. But besides that, I trained in the capital, within the very cauldron that holds the city of Sulfura.
Ooh,
I think
very interesting.
But Genos was just a stop along the way.
Zilla's kind of looking at her with like heart eyes just because she's such a cool magic user.
Yeah.
In terms of, and this is purely for DJ, not necessarily for Jorak, transmutation magic, what is that like? What does that entail?
Polymorph. Turning
Turning
one thing into another.
Mm-hmm.
Transmutation.
Does that make things float?
Transmutation, control flames, druidcraft, gust, mending, mold earth, digitation.
I guess would
Shipwater,
from
thaumaturgy.
what she said, would Jorak gleam that this is where he needs to go?
Featherfall, jump, zephyr strike, bark
Levitate.
skin, levitate.
Fly. Fly is literally a transmutation. Gaseous form, haste, lightning arrows, telekinesis, reverse gravity. Yeah, if you want to get off the ground, that's not a bad one.
I guess I will. Jorak will hold on to that question before he asks it. Who would? I guess would anybody in the party know that information?
Oh, we do have one person trained in Arcana.
I think we have two, actually.
I'm trained.
We have at least one.
We have one person and one robot trained in Arcana.
And one person still learning.
And then there's this other guy.
He's really good with sword.
Is he though?
Yes.
When he can catch it.
This
I
is
think Jorak
bullshit.
fell asleep.
Um,
He goes back to sulking.
he's tentative to ask this. What was the name of the town?
Genos?
Genos. So I guess Jorak.
I'm
Looks at her and
probably
says-
saying that wrong. I'm probably saying it wrong. I just typed it up. Let me post the two cities for you. Copy in notes.
Cool. I was about to do the same, but you have the things. Drea is the port city.
Mm-hmm.
Drea and
500
Moses.
gold per person teleport. Gnosis. Capital 1,000 G per person teleport.
Drea's 1,000.
Oh,
They're
I
reversed.
got them backwards?
Yep.
So this is maybe.
Drea's further.
Because that one's further.
Drea's a lot further. It's 2 weeks travel from Genos.
Excellent.
those would be the two locations I could send you to that would be on your path to get you to Von Run.
And more about how do you want me to say that? Genos or Gnosis?
Just what Gnosis is probably how it's pronounced.
I was just thinking gnome. Like, that's how a gnome starts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GN, usually the G is silent.
Yeah.
So to 6, it's Genosis.
To Jorak.
Geonosis.
To Joe, it's Genosis.
Lol.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I say about Genosis. Tell me, what does that city look like? I'm intrigued.
Are you thinking this might be the place you were meant to go?
Can I roll insight to see if I trust this person? Like,
Yeah,
if
go
this
for it.
person is trustworthy? Because I don't want to, like...
Yeah, go ahead.
So does that mean I need to start calling you Joey?
This is going to suck.
Since you don't
Lol.
believe in silent letters.
17?
She just appears to be inquiring. She honestly seems like she's trying to help you. She just doesn't have the information she needs to. And you're
Fair
not
enough.
telling her.
Um,
Like you don't have
Then I'll
any.
say-
There's no reason
say-
besides the fact that you guys showed up in a giant machine that she doesn't trust you. You guys
There's-
disarmed yourself. You guys let them destroy the machine, and you've been peaceful so far.
And
Okay.
Zilla's been polite as fuck.
Yeah.
Does
just
she seem
wary.
to notice the Azamar nature or care?
She
Zill,
doesn't.
by the way, Zill has not been glowing. Actively not. Well, to be fair, she's super fucking depressed right now. Not that she's showing it. She's very good at pretending.
But yeah, no. She hasn't said anything or acknowledged it. If she did notice.
And then, yeah, I think I'll say... I think... I don't know. I was shown a very magical city with floating platforms of metal and stone and buildings that reached unimaginably high.
Well, my friend, Genosis is where you want to go then.
Hmm.
Sometimes
that's
you have to put a
convenient.
little faith in someone before they can help you.
Zill smiles kind of big at that. And then glances at Dion and stops smiling immediately.
Jorak
gets
in his
really
head
sad.
says, "Shut up about the sun."
Dion's just drinking.
Again, more.
Jorak
He
grabs
hasn't really
one
stopped.
of Dion's. Jorak grabs one of Dion's drinks that he has, and I guess he gives sort of like an inquisitive look as he reaches.
He just pulls a dagger.
Dion
on
doesn't
you.
respond at all.
Then I just fucking grab it, and take a drink, and
I'm assuming I
say-
should make about a con save about this point.
Probably. You're on like 7 or 8.
Probably not quite that much, but enough that a normal person would be drunk.
And Dion's.
Slightly more constitutional than a normal person. 13.
Hey.
Dirty 13.
You're feeling it. You're not like,
Good.
You're
I
not shit
continue.
faced.
you're not drunk Dion yet.
Okay.
But you're definitely feeling it.
Just let me know what
Yeah,
I need to pay as I go.
So I say to this lady, I say, I apologize. It's just hard to know who I can or can't trust.
Well, you came into our city wanting us to trust you, and then you won't trust us.
Where I'm from, these are trying times.
Zill mentally cringes when he says where I'm from because she suspects that's going to lead to more questions. She doesn't say shit.
Dion thinks about the taste of his alcohol.
Jorak takes a drink of his alcohol.
6 is imagining Cricket as a bear.
How's his flower doing?
He checks on it all the time.
Okay.
Just not gonna roleplay that every time he pulls it out. Every
You don't
5
need to
minutes,
tell us every time he
Six
whips it out.
whips it out. It's been 5 minutes. I'm gonna whip it out. Anyways,
Yeah, but I thank her.
She'll be like, are you
And I
guys
guess I look
planning
at the
to
party.
stay the night, or are you planning on leaving this evening?
I think a good night's rest would do us all some good.
She'll motion for the barkeep and goes, will you get these guys a few rooms for the evening? They have a long journey ahead of them tomorrow. The barkeep will
rooms
go
would be
like, how
fine.
many rooms would you guys like?
2 would be fine.
Yes, two would work.
Okay. He'll be like, are you planning on drinking any more tonight, bud?
Yep.
Okay. Right now, your bill will probably be about 2 gold, including the rooms. If you want to pay up front, then...
He just grabs a couple of gold and puts it on the counter.
Okay.
Before the guy even finishes.
Does he put more than 2?
And then he thinks about it for a second, and then he grabs another gold and puts it down. Because he's like, wait, no, I want more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So we're like, was there anything else you guys needed for the evening?
I think we're pretty well off.
Are there any special services in the room, or is everything normal included?
Are you talking to the barkeep?
Whoever is talking to us about what we need in the bed in the inn tonight. Yeah.
Okay. The barkeep will be like, it's just a room.
But like, there's a bed and
Yes.
blanket. Okay.
Yes.
Chamber pot?
Still just kind of face
I
palms.
think I'm going to need one.
I think you are too, sir.
And he like taps his nose and then points at the dude and raises his eyebrows. Really slowly.
The barkeep will then scoop up the gold and walk away.
And I guess, I mean, did we like coordinate what time we'll meet with Brea in the
Presumably,
morning?
yeah.
I assume that's sort of.
She said she'll show up around breakfast and take them to get their and figure out, deliberate with the final decision on what they've decided. And
Dion's
heads
just
out.
humming to himself.
Yep, Dion's humming that song.
Okay. She'll bid you guys a good evening and head off. You will notice that the 2 ladies that were watching you all day have now switched to 2 other people.
Okay.
But that's just a
Yeah.
formality.
Just guarding. That's fair. Zilla's gonna kind of like reach over to the drink that Dion has and kind of like grab it and give him a look like, may I? Question mark.
He just gives you like a really enthusiastic thumbs up, like so enthusiastic that it's obviously like forced.
She's gonna try a sip. She's gonna try it, and I'm gonna roll to see if she likes it or not.
Is this just a ale?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
Nope. She makes a face and she gives it back to him, and she's like, nope. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh my-
Taste.
I just saw the roll. She should
Nope,
probably
nope.
vomit. I mean,
No,
They
no.
say the more you drink it, the better it tastes. And he just drinks the whole drink that you just sipped.
yeah, Zorak orders another drink, and he's going to go to town tonight as well.
Of course, it might be the bartenders that say that, so I don't know.
Zill looks at the bartender, still with like the, oh, this tastes terrible. You wouldn't happen to have anything sweeter, would you?
Dion's hyper focused on the bar itself right now. Just
Um,
like staring at
He'll
it.
be like, sweeter? Yes, I can accommodate that.
Excellent. Whatever you
Yeah.
think would.
She's sweet.
He'll
Did
motion
you
over
just
one
say
of the.
because she's sweet?
Yep. Dion totally said that just like I did.
Ah.
The barkeep will motion over one of his bar wenches and pour a couple glasses because you all ordered more, and bring them on over. You get a type of cider, Zill. It's made with.
Fuck off! I want a cider.
I
I kind of want one real IRL right now.
DJ, yeah, DJ
You know,
wants
right?
it. That wasn't Zorak. That was DJ wants a cider.
It's. I'm trying to think of what fruit it would be.
Devil fruit.
I guess technically it would be cherry, I think.
Cherry cider.
Zorak doesn't want that.
Oh,
DJ
cherry
doesn't
cider
want
is
that.
so good, though.
It's like actual cherry, not like fake cherry, though.
Oh, it's real cherries. Yeah, they have to make
Yeah.
it. It's real cherry.
Obviously. No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's obviously real.
Zill takes a sip and is like, ooh, now that is more my speed. She is going to sip on that for the evening.
She'll be like, this is actually, the bar wench will be like, this is actually the city's specialty. We, export this all across the empire.
It is quite delicious.
I've never had this in the Empire.
I look at Dion. I say, Dion, you're drunk.
I don't drink.
Out of character laughing because I was really hoping you would say that. Zill just kind of rolls her eyes and pats him on the back gently. Perhaps I would take an extra bottle for the road for tomorrow.
Okay. We can get you one in the morning.
That would be
Because
wonderful.
I'm sure he will probably drink it before the night's over, if you get it now.
Oh, I don't doubt that you're right. So yeah. Zill drinks for the first time in her life.
Make a con. At disadvantage, because it's the first time.
No. 2d20. Keep lowest one.
Oh, please, Chris.
Con save or a con check? I
Um,
am proficient, so that's why I'm
check.
asking. So just +3 instead of +6?
Yeah.
Yes.
One glass in.
You're a woo
She's
girl
just-
now.
No, one glass in, she just passes out leaning up against. Actually, no, she can't do that. That wouldn't happen to her. Fuck. Oh, yeah.
You're a woo girl.
Okay, what kind of drunk is Zill?
I don't know what kind of drunk Zill is, but yeah.
Actually, right now, she would be a very sad drunk. She would be the depressed, unhappy drunk.
Can I roll a d10 to see how many drinks I have tonight?
Go for it.
That con save makes me
I think you mean
so
a
happy.
wisdom save.
5.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a con check.
Just straight con?
Mhm.
Oh, man. That's not... I mean, Jorak drinks.
Hold on.
Dion,
hold on.
make another
so
one.
All of you guys are drunk except for Six?
I mean, if Six wanted to be drunk,
He can't.
he couldn't.
No, I'm saying he's
Dion, make a-
like
I'm doing it.
babysitting.
Oh, Dion.
You
You
managed
should have to
to...
do it with disadvantage. He's had twice as much as everybody.
That is fair.
Yeah.
But to be honest, this is only his second time drinking.
This is actually, well, yeah. Yep. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
third,
As we know.
technically.
Third.
But yeah.
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 I mean, he's got a hardy constitution, but
He's got a plus
to the
2
DM.
con. I have a higher con than you.
I've got a plus 2 con as well, and I rolled a fucking 2.
I have a plus 3 con.
I mean, we all have hardier constitutions than your average person, for sure.
It's true.
10's average.
Zill doesn't give a single. She is so like like 6 would notice this, but she's just crying, just kind of sitting there crying.
I mean, DM, if you want me to roll a disadvantage, I'm perfectly fine with that.
You probably should. You probably
Do
should roll one
it!
more.
To poison or anything, so.
Yeah, because you have had like a lot more than everyone else.
So, what I had before then.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is so ridiculous.
When you roll a crit to see if you're drunk.
Yeah, no. You're feeling
Wow.
good though. Like you
So
got
the
that
higher
you
the
got that
number,
nice
the more drunk
buzz
you are.
and you're maintaining it for the evening.
After
Just kind of like popping
after
his
Zill,
lips.
You're
After
riding
Zill's
cloud number
first-
9, Dion, with that alcohol.
oh, whoa. After her one drink, Zill leans over to Dion and quietly says, "I'm gonna go to the room." She just gets up and she has someone show her where the room. And she is as she stands up, you notice that she is having difficulty standing.
Zil, are you alright?
Um,
You're acting different.
Drunk 6.
Drunk.
I definitely am not using sorry, out of character giggles.
That gif.
That is actually
Yeah.
so.
Hold on, let me look at it. Yep, 100%.
No, she's not that bad.
She crit failed.
Yeah, you failed miserably.
No,
Yep.
no,
Yep.
she's not.
You've never drank before.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be that kind. Like, it's more like this kind of drunk. There you go. She's that kind of drunk. She's not crying that bad yet.
It's internal.
It's internal. Yeah, but as soon as she starts, she's a very quiet, like, internal person when she's drunk. No, she's gonna have difficulty standing up, and she's gonna ask, I guess 6, if he would
6
mind
would-
walking.
yeah.
If he would mind walking her up to the room.
He will help her upstairs.
Thank you.
Actually, he would probably. No,
Her up.
yeah, he would just assist you up.
I was gonna say, are you just gonna bridal style carry her up the stairs?
No, I was thinking more like a piggyback ride, but I think he would just help you up.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so yeah, she would go into
Just
the
smacking
room.
her head on the wall as she's walking.
Clunk, clunk, clunk. No, yeah, she would go into the room.
What's
I
everyone else
move
done?
over to the seat closer to Dion.
Oh, we're getting some
Drunk as
D-John.
shit. Drunk as shit. And I sort of like lean into it, like lean over and like bang into his shoulder. What happened to you?
You want to know what happened to me?
Oh fuck.
Oh, I gave up.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
And he's staring at the bar again. Yep.
Jorak's hammered. He has no idea. Like,
And
it's
then
unfortunate. After
Does
I-
Six come back downstairs?
I was looking,
Well, yeah, they kind of.
and then I was like, I was there, and then I was there, and he moves his hands from the left to the right, and then there was like all this glass, and then I talked to Daddy P, and then I was like, I don't want your shit anymore, and I walked away. And then I saw my sister, and I played around with my new, and then I was back.
DJ is so happy he did this. I'm just like I think Jorak, like during all of this, like this is like the best storytelling he's ever seen. Like just with the dramatic arm movements and like just
I
the
like
words.
that we can all feel, like we can't see him, but we can feel the arm movement.
Dude, I've seen this for sure.
Oh,
I mean, this is like something that I've 100% seen. So yeah, I'm just like sitting like back, like this is the best story I've ever been told, and like just so like hammered, enthralled.
You know, I saw like it was like a story.
Oh shit, is he gonna... Alright, keep telling your
And then
story,
he-
man.
Then I mean, like, is he gonna pry any further? Because Dion just starts drinking again.
I think he just like is just still looking, like still like looking like at him, like wanting more of the story.
I mean,
Are
that
you gonna
was, like,
prompt him, or... Oh.
No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just like I'm still like just sitting at the bar, like I assume you're on my right. I'm sort of like leaned to the left, like my head is like laying in my left hand, just looking.
What I want to know is how it doesn't make sense.
So DM for Six, he would have just made sure that Zill was good by herself.
Okay.
Zill.
Yeah, Zill, you probably would have taken her in. She would have sat down on the bed and said thank you and just kind of laid down for a minute.
Okay. And then he would have gone back downstairs.
And the moral of the story.
Just
Yeah.
I take a drink. I take a drink. Like I take a drink and I'm like staring, like I have the cup like tilted at my mouth, like watching him.
And then, like, he's like just sitting there thinking for a while, kind of like he forgot what he was saying for a minute. And then, as you're like halfway through the drink, he just kind of leans on you, putting his hand on your shoulder. Is that we're all monsters. We're all monsters. Yep.
It was just about when Six would sit down.
Yeah, this Six can come back at this point.
I am a monster.
Everybody. Yep, like that.
Arms up, cup in hand, like spilling on myself a little bit.
Dion, DM, I'm gonna make a save real quick.
Okay. For con
Wait, what?
or something else?
For something else.
You want to message me what it is?
I think you might have an idea.
I'm
It's gonna be
pretty sure.
racist.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
You can set the DC, obviously.
Okay.
Oh.
Where's our group chat? There it is.
Oh shit, that is not where I thought that was going. Okay.
One second, rather. The wisdom, rather, to
Yeah.
not.
He succeeded wildly on his drunken save.
How does that work with everything? I'm trying to remember.
This isn't actually related to the thing. It's basically... Oh, it's like a concentration save, if that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, I think it's a con check.
Which is... Except it's a wisdom-based one. Which is what I did. So it's up to you what the DC is for that, though.
I'm gonna say because you did roll so well on holding your alcohol, you may be drunk, but you're
Okay.
maintaining your
Composure.
composure.
Okay. Rawr.
I spill half a drink on myself. Like when he starts like doing monsters and like
And
making
you jump
monsters.
in with the roaring.
It's I just sort of like it's not like anything. I'm not like loud about it because he's not like outwardly like screaming "rar" or anything. He's just like rah, like quietly doing it. So I like kind of just do both hands up in the air and like rah, and like dump
half
like
your
half
drink
a beer
comes
on
out.
myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds right. So I don't know if I died or not.
I poke him.
What?
You're there.
He's just staring directly at you. What?
You're there.
I know, but I was there. And he gestures his hands again.
Not dead there. Poke again.
But it was kind of like heaven.
Kind of like you cut out. Did you actually say the word, or did you mean to cut
I said
out?
heaven.
Oh.
It was kind of like heaven.
What was it like?
Actually, I don't know if they'd call it heaven, or the heavens, or the celestial plane, or what.
Yeah, what would they call
It's
it?
just your like plane of afterlife.
Yeah. Because different souls that worship different deities go to different planes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I did get to talk to Daddy P, and I was like, "Fuck you, I'm out."
It's hilarious to me that you're calling him Daddy P. I can't handle it. This is great.
I really want to throw in a "Shut Up About the Sun" reference somehow, but I don't know how I would fit it in. Just that.
Lol.
And I told him to shut up about the sun, and I walked away.
So, fuck it. I'm sitting here, like leaned back in my chair, like squinting my eyes, trying to get in
And
mode as
that's
much
why
as I
I
possibly
don't
can.
do magic anymore.
Lol.
I don't know what to. I'm trying to think of what to say, and it's just nothing is coming out.
I had that problem once.
Go to bed.
That's probably a good idea. You're very drunk.
Can I stand up on my own and like try and make my way to the stairs?
And I hold 2 fingers up, point down at my drink.
Are you asking for 2 more?
Yep, and I totally just made explosion noises like.
Oh,
Okay. Barkeep will bring over at least one.
Okay.
So, no, you guys are done with that. 6 that whole time is just looking between the two of them like, what the fuck is going on? Because, yeah,
I love it.
like,
This is fantastic, guys.
6
like
had
I'm
to
trying to
experience
play a
alcohol.
character who doesn't know what's going on. He knows what alcohol is.
Yeah.
He can't get drunk. So he doesn't understand why they've suddenly turned into fucking psychopaths.
That is fair.
So has Jorik left at this point?
Yes, yeah. I stood up
Okay.
and went and like made my way to the stairs and went to bed.
Dion finishes his drink.
Do you go into the right room?
I don't think I know which room is the right room.
Oh my god, make him roll for it.
Um,
Odds it's my room.
roll.
Oh my god.
What, a 20?
Yeah, whatever.
2.
Okay.
Okay.
You open the door, and Zill is not in there.
I fall down right when I push the door open.
You don't even make it to the bed.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Is it someone else's room?
No, you're fine.
It's like a big tiefling guy in there.
No,
Two.
currently I don't think there's anybody staying at the inn, so.
Really hairy. After Dion finishes that last drink, he just puts his head in his hands, and 6's eyes start leaking.
His
Wait,
eyes
what?
started leaking. He said
His
2-6. He did not say 6's eyes. That's
He
what it
said
sounded like.
6. Dion's eyes started leaking.
You said 6 and then your eyes started leaking?
No,
He's just telling you
I'm saying
that his eyes
from
are
6's perspective, Dion's eyes start leaking.
There you
Oh.
go.
Like crying.
Yes.
He knows what crying is. He sees Zill do it
Okay.
all the time.
I just
He's not wrong.
he sees still do it all the time.
Ah.
And it's not pretty crying. It's not manly crying. It's like,
Sobbing.
yeah. You know that state of drunkenness when you go from like fun times to why is my life this piece of shit? Yeah, that. But like still emotionally reserved compared to that, obviously. But he's still in his own little space. He's not being loud, but
Yeah.
It's messy crying for sure. There's some slobber. Yeah, kind of like that. But more real.
Yeah.
Dion,
Yeah?
what's wrong?
Everything. And then he walks up to his room.
A roll to see if you find the right room.
Oh, roll an
Unless
even
6
number.
stops him.
No, I mean 6 wouldn't.
Do I need to make a dex check? Or
You roll an even number, you do.
what am I rolling? Constitution?
Actually,
to see which room
did you
you're in.
close the door, Jorak?
No,
I
he
just
passed
fell
out.
down.
Okay.
in
You
the
get to the
doorway.
top of the stairs and you see a pair of feet just sticking out of a door. And you see Jorak passed out on the ground.
I just nod and say, "Yep." And then I'm like, "Okay." And then I eeny, meeny, miny, moe the rest of the doors.
Did they? By the way, I'm 6'8", 280. Did they like notice? Did the ground shake when I fell? Did that
Oh, there was definitely a thump upstairs for sure.
They
dust fell?
probably heard first.
Dion probably didn't realize though, because he was.
It's fucking funny.
Okay.
What am I rolling to find the door? The right room?
Just roll whatever.
Just roll a number.
Oh, you find it. Oh, you just a
rolled
one.
one.
Just rolled one because she didn't say anything. Here, I'll roll a d20. There, 16.
Okay. You open a door and there's no one in there.
Shut the door. No one sleeps alone. And I go find another room.
Okay, go ahead and roll again. Okay, you find it.
Yep. And I walk in.
Well, you open a door and you see a giant wolf laying on a bed.
Yep. And then I walk in and I close the door. And I start taking off my shirt and I fail. And it's just kind of like up above my head. And I'm just like, and I lay down in the bed.
Okay, Zill shifts to Lycan and helps him with. No, she's drunk. No, actually, she would have used lesser restoration on
It's
herself.
probably been like
if
at
she
least like an hour by now anyway, yeah.
Yeah, she definitely would have lesser restorationed herself before.
He is a mess.
Yep,
Tears, slobber, and snot.
yep. She would.
And shirt.
She would shift.
She would shift.
She would shift to Lycan and help him with his shirt. She's sober at this
To
point.
hybrid?
Yeah.
Okay.
She would shift to hybrid and help with the shirt and get it help him get in bed without
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
much.
Can I retcon one little tiny thing?
I mean, why not?
He sticks his finger up as he was walking away from 6 and it's like, no one sleeps alone.
No one sleeps alone.
Yep.
Buddy system.
Exactly. Anyway, so he falls into bed.
6. What are you doing now?
He will go upstairs.
You'll find Jorak on the ground.
I will attempt to help Jorak into a bed.
Okay. I'm gonna say you can do it. It'll take you a couple minutes, but you can do it.
Okay. I won't like tuck him in or anything. I'll just lay him in the bed.
Okay.
Rude.
Hey, you have all that rope now. You could make a little pulley system. And...
It'd be more like this.
Yeah.
I like it.
No consideration for his.
Is that?
He was just dragging
I
him.
love that movie. Zill, we need to watch that movie, by the way.
What movie
I
is
don't
that?
know what that
Dragging with
movie
friends.
is.
It's
I don't
Mr.
know what
Right.
it is.
Oh.
I'm guessing the thing on the bottom.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Great. Really quirky. Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
D&D.
So, Zoe, what are you doing after
After that, I think he would make sure that they are in the same room together.
Dion and Zoe?
Does
Because who knows where Dion would have gone?
So, are you just going to open the door, or are you going to not?
He would just like peek in to make sure that they were.
now I have to ask in group chat.
What?
I'm asking a question in our group.
Oh.
question has been asked. Oh.
That's up to him.
Yes.
It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
Okay.
Uh,
Why don't
I
you
think-
guys both roll perception checks?
Us?
Okay.
Yeah, you two, to see if you notice him peeking.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Are you doing it stealthily?
Yeah, he's not like just bursting in the door. And...
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I'm gonna roll at disadvantage because
Yeah.
Because.
What is my perception now? It's changed.
Ugh.
Oh, he
Okay,
was
he does
pointing.
burst open the door.
Yeah, he does burst open.
I still don't
loses.
notice.
Still
You don't
does not
acknowledge him.
notice.
Yeah, you
It's
you're
it's
like,
another noise. It's not.
Shorek wouldn't know.
Huh?
Shorek
Huh?
wouldn't
Do we
know.
need to
Alright.
Jorak, jump over to Whispers. I'll come get you, Aniston.
Wait, what?
Dion, tell him. Tell him what he sees.
So she's in hybrid wolf form, right?
Yeah.
So's Dion.
What?
Yep.
Motherfuckers.
Rah! We're all monsters.
And I was like, rah!
And now you know.
Alright.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab Jorak.
Okay.
Okay, you can come back now.
Okay.
And anyway, so that's how Zill became. Oh, hi.
Hi. Well.
We need to go.
I don't find that funny.
Okay, so
Undead.
So, what do you do after you find that? 6.
Yeah. Also, the doors burst open.
Uh,
Still,
I
Zill
think
is
he
solar.
would be caught off guard and just because he's never seen this, so he doesn't know that it's Dion.
Oh, they are cuddling.
they are cuddling.
So
right.
Zill's awake.
Zill is awake. Zill looks at you, and she's very wide-eyed, and she doesn't know how to react to this.
Zill. He just says,
Yes, 6. Could you close the door, perhaps?
in or out?
Either.
He will step in and close it.
Zill
Is
gonna.
that
Yes.
Dion?
Dion. She's gonna try and wake him up. Dion.
No, leave alone.
We have a visitor. And I roll him over so he can see our visitor.
He waves at 6.
6 waves back.
Zorak, okay.
Zorak will be fine.
He's totally not thinking
Why-
about the fact that he's in shifted form right now.
Why
Oh.
are you a wolf?
What? Several monsters. And then I do the same grr clawing motion.
Zorak, you just hear in the other room, rah! I'm kidding.
This one's deeper. This is deeper and louder now, though.
Yeah. So that happened.
I don't understand.
His hands are just sitting there up in claws.
You were not bitten.
Nope. My family is a bunch of dicks.
Or worry.
Sorry, that's the best answer.
Wait, what?
Say it again.
I said my family is a bunch of dicks.
Oh.
You realize who you're saying that to.
Dion doesn't.
Dion doesn't.
Dion, I
know
mean,
or care.
he knows it's 6, but he's not in a proper processing mood. He's had at least
I
10
don't want to do this because it's just gonna derail the.
Do it.
do
No.
whatever 6 would do.
Don't kill it.
What are dicks?
Oh, 1 sec. Dion's drunk enough.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god.
And he
Zil-
shows it.
Zil is just face palming. Also, Zil is naked. Not that you can tell because she's in hybrid form, but like,
I mean, so yeah, you see a wolf one.
ah,
This is being recorded, so I'm not gonna say anything.
I mean, uh,
Guy.
You're the one that asked.
You said it to 6.
You let me get drunk.
He's not gonna stop you.
I know.
So, yeah. Zil kind of just throws the blanket over Dion and she's face palming.
Are you
6.
alright? Can I go?
He will be fine. If you could, is he snoring again?
No, he's snort laughing.
Oh,
No.
Dion, enough, or I will sober you.
Hmm.
6, we will be fine. If you could leave, that would be great.
He will leave.
Bring more beer.
Don't bring more beer.
Drunk werewolf, best werewolf.
Drunk werewolf, best werewolf. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
that
so Jorak
happened.
knows now.
Jorak doesn't.
No, DJ,
DJ
knows.
knows.
Jorak
DJ
does
knows,
not
Jorak
know.
doesn't.
I figure 6 is not going to keep that a secret anyway, so it doesn't matter.
knows?
Yeah, you would probably tell him that. Not, he wouldn't wake him up though.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. He's like a doctor, right?
Lol.
Anyway.
So,
So 6 just got a really confusing revelation in more than one way.
Yeah, he
My family is a bunch of wolf penises.
pretty much that's what he thinks.
wow.
And he does not understand it at all.
Dion goes to sleep. 5 minutes later, he shifts back into a human. Actually, as soon as he properly falls asleep, he shifts into human. I think, technically.
Fall unconscious.
So, yeah.
I think that alcohol would count as falling unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zil stays shifted the entire night. She can do that. Yeah.
How's Jorak doing over there?
Yeah. How's
He's
he?
passed out on a bed.
He is out as fuck.
So 6 stares at Jorak sleeping all night, very confused.
No, he would do his normal night
Does
sleep
he bamf
for-
back and forth?
just all night long.
I for some
Up into
reason
the
can totally
corner.
picture. I can totally picture him doing that. Just
Around the room.
testing its limits, seeing if it works vertically as well as it does horizontally.
Right? It just is an empty space.
Exactly. Okay, I think that's it for the night.
I
Unless
think
Six is
that's
doing
a
something.
yeah.
Oh,
Six
it's
was
actually 20 minutes past
Yeah. it
when
is-
Jorak said he had to go. So, or DJ.
No, that's fine. I mean, I was guessing at least 12:30.
Okay,
Okay, so we calling it?
Yeah, 6 would
I think
just
that's a good time.
do a normal rest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the recording now then, guys.